Ladies and gentlemen, the show starts right now. Tiger Maes Show.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
On tonight's show, we welcome the special guest, RIDAZ.
Amas que me adoras, dices que estás triste, en la noche a veces lloras. Ten confía en mí cuando te digo que te quiero. Eres mi estrella, la más bella, feliz me encuentro. Let me the one who loves you, lo más tú, no one above you. Tú para mí and me for you, nuestro amor es para siempre. Todo lo que quiero hacer es besar tus labios y tu piel. Los cielos te han mandado a mí, estar feliz hasta
give it all to you.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? The moment of truth is finally here. San Antonio, Hereford, Texas, Amarillo, Texas, from the 806 to the 210. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into this special Thursday edition of the Tiger Maes Show. This right here is a special one. The reason I say it's special because you got Grammy Award winners. These guys have been out. These guys have been out for so long. These guys have accomplished so much in the industry. And coming from a little small town like Hereford, Texas, and growing up with these guys, my nephew Alvin Valadez, Smokes, my niece Vershan, my nephew Jay Weezy, my nephew Elion Drew Maes from the Cumbia Kings, all of them, we all grew up. We all grew up on these guys, and I've been getting so many phone calls. Everybody's like, Tiger, is this true? Is it true? Is it really MB RIDAZ? Is it really? Do you really got them, or you just want likes? You just want people to come on? No. The moment of truth is here. I want everybody to start sharing, start tagging. Y'all let all your friends know, let all your neighbors know, let all your enemies know that y'all are going to be live. And y'all never know. Y'all never know what special guests we might bring on, they want to come on and share the love with these guys, because these guys are living legends to all of us that grew up. These guys got their own style. Let me tell you that right now. These guys got their own style that is always going to be imitated, but will never, ever be duplicated. Talking about the one and only. We got Zigzag in the house. How many of y'all know who Zigzag is? If you're a true MB RIDAZ fan, you'll be able to tell me right now who Zigzag is. AKA, I think it's time. I think I had y'all wait enough. Here we go. The moment of truth is here. The bad boys. Wow. DJ Eminem, are you ready? DJ Eminem, are you sharing? Are you tagging?
No, I really got here.
Well, you need to start sharing and tagging, because these guys are the future. They are the past that's bringing the future to the music industry. And enough talk. Let's do it. 1, 2. There they are, the one and only MB RIDAZ in the.
What's good? What's good? How you doing there, brother? Everything good with you?
Oh man, everything, man. I got up at 5 in the morning. I got up at 4 in the morning. I was like, I don't know. I mean, I've never been so excited to go to work as I was today. I went in at 6 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I was out late last night. I was out at my brother's place here in San Antonio. Didn't get home till probably a little after 1. And then God, I had to get up at 5 to be at work at 6. But you know what? It didn't faze me because I thought today's Thursday. The moment of truth is here. We are live with MB RIDAZ.
Thank you for the Tiger Maes Show. Thank you for having us. We do give you the exclusive rights to use our music, use our images, use us for your podcast. So just letting you know up front.
There we go. There we go. Vicky V, if you want to go ahead and post that right now and let Facebook, let YouTube know that MB RIDAZ gives all consents to DJ Tiger Maes and the Tiger Maes Show to play any music, any videos for this show and all the purposes of this show. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. But we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with. I would like for y'all to introduce yourselves. If y'all want to do it one by one, because what I know everybody wants to know is who is MB RIDAZ and how did y'all get into the music industry? I mean, y'all could have been doctors, lawyers, y'all could have been firefighters, y'all could have been strippers, whatever the heck y'all wanted to be. But why go into the music industry?
We never did the stripper one. We're still there. Go ahead, Vic. Basically, I mean, growing up in the barrio, growing up in the hood, you don't really have too many options. For me, I kind of always thought I was going to be playing sports. I was good at soccer. I was good at baseball, stuff like that. So I kind of thought I was going to pan out in the sports area. And then I got involved with music. I started teaching dance young. When I was young, I was probably 16 years old at the time. I was teaching hip hop kids how to dance and putting routines together. Then I got into the rap thing and kind of everything panned out from there, So I kind of thought I was always going to be doing something in the entertainment business, maybe not rapping, singing, dancing, something,
Oh, okay.
Well, we're pretty much in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as they. We just grew up in different high schools, different neighborhoods in a sense, but we pretty much grew up doing the same thing. We've been a group before even Nasty Boy Click and MB RIDAZ. Me and Zig have been doing music like 16, 15, around I think around that age. But I always thought also I was like, I used to be into hip hop. I DJ'd a lot. Then I went to rapping was the last thing I ever did. And I guess it worked out. It just worked out. It was something that, was a blessing. It was like a gift that was handed to me and just started learning the craft.
Wow.
Vic Gonzalez, what's up, Vic?
That's
Vic Gonzalez in the building.
Big Vic, a legend up here in San Antonio. We got Henry Zimmerly.
My boy Henry, what's cracking, homie? How you doing, brother?
Street Talk in the house. I mean, we got a lot. I mean, y'all guys are gonna break the net today. That's all I know. Y'all are gonna break the net because we have so many Tiger Maes Show family members, and I call them family because to me, that's what y'all are. That's what they are. We're all family. For them to take time out of their busy schedule to be part of his historical life, really means a lot to me. Vic says, "See you guys in October in Beeville."
Yeah, what's crazy is we kind of see it the same way. We don't really consider the people that follow us fans. We consider them fams. because they're family. You know, like
Uh-huh.
to be honest, after all these years of us being out and the catalog that we've been able to push out and the song, you know, the songs that carry generation to generation, you know, it's them who kept the music alive. You know, not every artist has that longevity in their music, and we were able to do that. We were able to be passed down from generations to generations to where now people at our shows are like 10 years old, 11 years old, and they're singing all the words. That means that somebody showed them the music. So, you know, thank you to all the fans and fams out there, our familia, you know.
Yes. My brother Frank May says he heard that y'all are going to be making a trip to my neck of the woods up there, Amarillo, Texas. Is that
Yes, we'll be
true?
there the 17th, August 17th, Amarillo, Texas for the Latin Festival. I think a Latin Explosion Festival. So it's going to be good. Miss Vicky in the building. How you doing?
Hey, Vicky.
You got
Gotcha.
Chrissy and her husband Jonathan in the building. That's right, Chrissy. A huge. She's making big noise up here in the Tejano
Nice,
industry.
Nice.
nice. Congratulations to all your success, Chrissy.
Okay. And like I said, this right here is a historical live. If y'all have any questions for MB Riders, you know, y'all bring it on. You know, these guys are, you know, they're ready to answer because, like I said, these guys are legends in the music industry. I mean, I grew up, like I said, my nephew Alvin. You know, I had some family, you know, Julio, you know, that would always listen. My niece Rashan, you know, my nephew Leon Drew Maes with the Cumbia Kings. I mean, you know, he would always, you know, talk about y'all, you know, and well, that's all I would give from. That's probably the closest I got to y'all was my nephew Leon Drew Maes. When I know that y'all done some stuff with DJ Kane and you know, y'all got some fire with Kane out there, so you know, I would always ask him, you know, hey, you know, so how are these guys? And he'd be like, man, they're so humble, you know, they're
Thank you.
down to earth. So, like I said, that's probably the closest I ever got was my nephew always just giving me the, you know, because you know, it's not easy to get close to y'all guys, man. Because I know y'all have to have security around y'all. You know, y'all gotta always be watching y'all surroundings.
The one thing
You
about
know,
us is we're always. I mean, I guess we were taught to be humble. You know what I'm saying? We're people persons, and we're thankful and we act this way only because it's only right, and because if it wasn't for our fans, we wouldn't be here. So we owe that to them every day, whether they want to take a picture, they just want to say hi, or whatever they want to do with us. You know, it's really about them. What we're both down to is our music and the fans. And actually want to thank all the fans because after all these years, they've been loyal to us. You know, they've been very loyal to us. Our shows have been great with all these fans. I mean, they say that our music brings back memories, but they also do too. You know, because it's like I said, it's crazy when you have a new fan from now and a fan from back then. You know, we have like the older ladies that are 60 something or I remember, like, oh man, it's dope. Dude. And if we could like give you a good feeling or a great memory, that means a lot to us. That means we did our job. You know.
It's a blessing to have the people, like I said, people that are passing on this music to the next generations. And a lot of times what we get at the shows is people saying, you know, I grew up to your music. I lived to your music. You know, a lot of artists, they make music, you know, and that's from every genre.
mhm.
Not everybody has that type of influence on the generations or in the music. I believe MB Riders was able to capture something for the Chicano culture that just is just memorable. Like for me, I can only think about Lighter Shade of Brown, you know, Mellow Mayonnaise, Kid Frost, those Godfathers that I looked at and said, "Wow, I that's somebody that looks like me that can do it too." And for us to be in that category, in the legendary category, is very humbling. At the same time, it's a blessing that our music has even impacted people in that sense. I just believe that the power is in the music of us writing what we felt and not being not being scared to be vulnerable. And I think some of our music said that. Sometimes we were brokenhearted when we wrote some certain songs. Sometimes we were happy, but we all contributed to this music. And I think the narrative that's been said for a lot of years is um, a certain person did everything. I think it was a collective thing with all of us. We all played our parts. We all put in, and every verse that was written from every different member was original. So I actually think it was three different lives that you were getting a chance to peek into. So I think that's what MB Riders has been able to carry on after these years.
My nephew Alvin, he commented. It's on Facebook. He didn't comment it on the Tiger Eye Show page, but he put, I pulled a lot of baddies back in high school, banging y'all's music. So
He was
thank
banging
y'all,
baddies.
thank y'all for making my nephew Alvin Valadez more popular than what he should have been. Thanks to y'all, in your music.
My
Henry,
boys all said it the other day. I think we were able to write music that the guys weren't afraid to share it to the ladies. Like, I can't say this, so maybe these guys can say it for me. And I think it helped out a lot. It helped out in the way where maybe if you were fighting with your girl and I want to tell her I'm sorry and I don't know how to say it, but these dudes know how to say it, so I'm gonna dedicate a song to her. Or if they were happy, a pretty girl, just he wanted to dedicate a song like Pretty Girl to the ladies. Um, it was just that moment. I think we captured a moment in time where we all go to. It's called, I think it's the first love, the puppy love, the first love. And I think we were able to capture that like, it's funny to say, but in a certain magic way. We were all together. We created the real magic together, all of us.
wow, wow, that's very interesting. Another question we have for you guys. What advice would y'all give the younger generation that wants to come in and they wanna follow, they want to be, the next MB riders? How can y'all school them, to steer them the right direction?
Well, I mean, first you gotta believe in yourself. First of all, that's the first most, and have faith. You don't know what's gonna happen in the next few years. So you might be working 5 years, but that sixth year is your year. And I believe that's what's happened for the MB Riders. I think we've been building and building and building after all these years, and now finally people are saying, "I now I know what the MB Riders' work really is." Um, and I just believe that's what you got to do. You got to believe in yourself. Don't take no for an answer. A lot of people will be discouraged because there's a lot of no's in this business. Be original. That's the one thing, especially my boy Lois. He always tells these artists all the time, be original.
Okay.
Every time that you find somebody, they always say, "Oh, if you want to work with us, how can we get an MB Writer song? I want an MB Writer song." I go, "No, be you. Let's be you. I want to know what you're about. It's because a lot of times everybody when they get a feature from Zig or myself, they always say, How come I'm not my song, even though we finished their song and everything, like, how come it doesn't sound like an MB Writer song?" It does, but it really doesn't. Because just for us to craft our sound, look how many years it took. You really have to do a lot of study. It's the way it's what you write, how you write it, how do you say it? What's another word for it?
I think what it is, I think what my brother's trying to say is we sound sincere when we say it. It's like somebody can tell you something and the way it sounds could be like, oh, he's full of shit. It's little game. It's game.
Huh?
this, what we really told you was how we really felt. Because what I think a lot of people don't understand was when we made this music, we weren't all together collectively in a studio. We'd all take our time, study it, whatever song it was. My brother Lois would go home, or he'd maybe stay in the studio for a minute, whatever. He would go and write it down on whatever he was feeling or whatever he was going through that day. I would do the same. I'd go home, or sometimes I even had a verse ready to go because I was always writing music without music. You get what I'm saying? I was always writing lyrics, and then I'll just make it fit. And I think a lot of times that's what it was. It was like 3 different lives coming to one topic.
And
So there's 3 different points of views, 3 different everything.
that's what makes it cool because it's 3 different views. And if you think about it, every song, everybody stays kind of like in the same subject, I want to say.
Yeah. You stay in the same subject.
Every verse, we're in our own worlds, no matter what. But what makes it beautiful is when we put them together. And every single one is a different story. Every verse is a whole different story. You go different ways. You know, and not many artists do that. They just want to, it's the same thing through the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things you got to capture it and really pay attention to it. And if we don't like tell you these little things, you won't even notice that, oh, it's another song, you know, but every verse is different. It's Zig's world, Dawson's world, and back then it was either Magic's world, who's ever world that was in there, you know. But you can't be afraid to be different. You can't be afraid to really express yourself. If you're worried about, oh man, this ain't hard enough for my boys, and oh, they're gonna diss me because I said this, and they're gonna think I'm this, then you're going the wrong way already.
Because I'll be honest, I was one of those artists. Exactly what Dos is saying, that type of artist. When I came into meeting the boys, see, me and Dos already had a relationship from high school. Like we've known each other and known each other's people for years. We were actually 2 groups before we were even Nasty Boy Click with the other member. I think what happened was we finally had this chemistry that just, it always worked because we came from the same place. We had the same struggles, but at the same time, it was how our friends try to put us against each other, but it never worked. It was always, we would get along and we would move together. So us having that, I think we were able to bring a certain essence to the music. And that essence is being vulnerable sometimes. Like for me, like I said, I was an artist, just like what he was explaining. I was one of those guys that used to battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
I was considered more of an MC, not so much an R&B writer, whatever, you know. I think I didn't even really write music for women at the time. When I met Marco the first time, I remember rapping for him and just going and going and going and going and going. And he was just like, wow, like, okay, but do you know what 12 bars is? I was like, I don't know what that is. So what I started learning was structure. And then through the influences that my boy Los and other people had, they have a little bit more of an R&B influence. I don't really listen to a lot of R&B. I was listening more to the hardcore rappers like the Method Mans, the Redmans, the Wu-Tangs, the different rappers that were coming out of New York, LA, Exhibit, Dr. Dre's, the Snoops. So I was kind of in that realm. These guys were coming up with different concepts and saying, yo, man, we should do a song like this. And I remember the song that first started was a song called Down for Yours, If You're Down for Mine. And that was actually Los's idea, his song, his concept. And I seen kind of where it was going. I was like, wow. But even prior to then, Los had always come up with cool concepts. I remember there was a couple songs that we had worked on prior to even being famous. There was a song that we redid, Key Sweats, Make It Last Forever. There was, what was that other one, Los? That one that we did with Rockadala.
Steady Rockin'?
Yes. And those records was the beginning to me of where I kind of guess where those influenced me into saying this is cool R&B. This other stuff that the other homies doing is kind of corny. And I'll just be honest, I thought the other member was corny at one time because I was such a MC rapper. I was like, how do you call yourself MC but you don't rap? I don't understand that. But at the end, I was like, concept. Okay, if we have a subject, like meaning like the girl broke your heart, what I wasn't afraid to do and what my brothers also wasn't afraid to do was be vulnerable for a moment and really write what we felt. And I think that's why it really took to the audience. The audience was like, wow, these guys do sound like they're really meaning it. Every song has its own story. Even those probably can tell you each song of his probably had a story to his. Like for mine, Runaway, the song Runaway.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write that for the song, actually. I actually wrote it for somebody that I was going to marry at the time. I fell in love, and I wrote the words for it, and I really recorded it, and I had told Marco, hey, I don't really want to release this because this is personal for me. And then he ended up talking me to keeping it. And that was one of the best verses that I had ever written in my life, because it came from a real place. And when you do that, it manifests back into it's like what you put into the universe will come back. And I believe that's what we've been able to do is manifest these classics that make people feel good, because they're like, I'm not alone. I cried to this music. I lived to this music. I partied to this music. I made love to this music. There's so much that comes with MB writers. It's so crazy.
Yes. Well, for everybody, we're gonna give them a brief pause so they can have time to get something to drink and refresh. And we're gonna do it. Let's do it right now. He said, "Runaway." Here we are, Runaway with the one and only MB Writer.
I would give my life for you. You mean the world to me, baby, 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 babe. You know I love you.
Come on, yeah.
And I wanna be together. We can run away.
It's MB Writers.
Just me and you.
Same click, new title. The day I wrote these words for you, I cried. I could've died that day, a happy and complete man. Cause in the palm of my hands, everything I dream for and more. And you know that I'm down for yours forever in life. The reason why I made you my wife is because you seen me for me, the real me, and loved me unconditionally. And even with them circumstances that I handed, you still gave me a chance. And that's why I live and breathe for you and the kids. And you give me more than what this fame could ever give me. And now my life is satisfied and complete. Visions all coming true, yeah, of me and you. Placing rings on each other's fingers, saying I do. You stuck with me through my thick and my thin. To go back and live life over again, nah, this is my destiny. It was worth the agony to get the ecstasy.
We can run away and spend some time. I'll always be the one right by your side. Tell the whole world you belong to me. You are my everything.
I wanna run away with you.
I never ever met a shorty that was quite like you. And even though it was wrong, I fell in love with you. Now we sit here, not really knowing what to do. But I'm sure that you know I'd give the world for you. If I could run away with you, I wouldn't even think twice. I promise, girl, I'll put it all on the line. I know forever seems to be a long time, but that's what I'm seeing when I look into your eyes. And it don't matter what your friends might say, cause I know deep inside you feel the same way. You can tell me what you want, but I could read your mind. So quit lying to yourself and put your hand in mine. I get excited every time you come close, and being right here with you is what I love the most. So anytime you're feeling lonely inside, we can run away together, leave this world behind.
We can run away and spend some time. I'll always be the one right by your side. Tell the whole world you belong to me. You are my everything.
I wanna run away with you.
Waking up in the morning and you're still not there. can't we run away and escape somewhere? Missing your soft touch, your lips next to mine, holding up your hands as you looked in my eyes. What must have happened to the love we both felt inside? Emotions were strong and the feeling was right. Now we don't speak anymore, you went your own way. If that's what love's about, then I was misled. Go ahead and take your time, if that's what you need. My love for you's forever, my heart for you bleeds. Things happen for a reason, so I ask myself, should I be strong or wait to move on to someone else? I know you still love me, I can feel it inside. You always kept it real, no games, no lies. If you ever feeling lonely, feel the need to get away, call me up, I'll be there. Together we'll run away, girl.
We could run away and spend some time. I'll always be the one right by your side. Tell the whole world you belong to me. You are my everything.
I wanna run away with you.
Wow, wow, wow. Run away, MB Riders. We are live with MB Riders. And before the show started, Zigzag, I just want to confirm this. I just want to make it loud and clear. And I'm going to bring him on, and we're going to make it loud and clear that DJ Tiger Maes has all rights to the videos, has all rights to the music. So Facebook, YouTube, please do not take it down. Do not block us. Do not mute, because I'm going to have them say it one more time.
Tiger Eye Show has access to all our videos, music, and images for this podcast. So don't take us off, man. Don't take us off.
Okay, I'm gonna real quick. Like y'all said, it's all about the the people behind the scenes, which to me is my Tiger Eye Show family. So I'm gonna send a shout out going out to Sarah Gonzalez, Papuchi. Papuchi is an artist, and he's tuning in all the way from Cuba. So we got Cuba in the house right now. Papuchi.
Papuchi, who's on down?
Yes, Papuchi, and he's tuning in all the way from Cuba. We got the remix master himself, Ronnie Lucero II. I mean, this guy's got some fire. Much love going out to my fam, Ronnie Lucero.
Ronnie.
Once again, Henry Zimmerly says, shout out to my nephew, Joe Viduri. Happy birthday from the Iconics.
Happy birthday, homie.
Let's see, who else? Shout outs also going out to my awesome assistant, Vicky V. Much love.
Hey.
To my wife, Melanie Mays, that's watching from the other side. To Michelle Garcia and the awesome Madison Pulido. Much love. Going out to Madison Pulido and Michelle Garcia. Sonia Garza Alejandre. Much love going out to Sonia Garza Alejandre. Chrissy and her husband, Jonathan. Much love also going out to Joe Zimmerly. My nephew, Alvin Valadez. Much love going out to my nephew, Alvin Valadez. Like I said, man, y'all are going to break the internet, man, because we got some Janita Reina. Much love going out to Janita Reina in the house.
Janita, how you doing, sweetie?
Juanita Candelaria. Much love going out to my fam, Juanita Candelaria.
Juanita.
Maria Martinez. Much love going out to Maria Martinez. Much love going out to Veronica Lopez, tuning in all the way from Las Vegas. Okay. I know y'all have had some good times in Vegas. I can tell you that. Shout out going out to Roy Arriaga, El Borrao, Roy Arriaga, Borrao Promotion. John Gable Martinez, tuning in all the way from Lubbock, Texas, home of Buddy Holly.
Buddy.
Buddy. We got Isel Ontiveros tuning in all the way from Monterrey. We got Monterrey in the house. Let me see. Who else, man? We got so many Tiger Eye Show family members. My sister Lisa Mays tuning in all the way from Amarillo, Texas, where y'all are going to be going really soon. My bro Frank Mays. Much love going out to my bro Frank Mays. It's Vic Gonzalez. Much love going out to Vic. Yes, sir. Big Vic doing big things. Jesse Rodriguez. Much love going out to our fam, Jesse Rodriguez. Ben Mendoza. Perla Judith tuning in all the way from Dumas, Texas. You know, we got so many Tiger Eye Show family members in the house. I'm gonna take time. We're gonna take time right now, and I'm gonna bring in a special guest that wanted to be part of this live so bad. Talking about Miss Crystal Skies. Crystal.
Hola, what up?
Mama,
Hi, what's up, mi gente? How are you guys?
long time no see. How you doing? Everything's good over here.
Good. Long time no see. I know. I saw you recently at the Spring Love tour. Oh my gosh.
Yes, in Dallas. Yes.
Yes, you guys were amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Crystal, what questions do you have for our fam, MB Riders?
Well, you asked a lot of great questions. And it was so interesting to just hear y'all's story. I guess one of the questions can be, can you share one of the projects that maybe holds some kind of special meaning to you guys, and then just explain like why?
I could answer.
Go ahead, Dos.
For me right now, the special project is what we're doing now. Because as you know, MB Riot used to be 3 members, now it's only 2. One member went on his own, and now it's me and Zigzag. And what's cool about this project is that it's all done by just us. There's nobody, you know. We do have our board Gemini, other producers and stuff like that.
Right.
Knowing that it's just us working on this project, it makes it more special than us than saying, "Oh, they did this for you," or somebody did. No, this is just us. Our ideas that we had, that we, you know, that now that we're able to do these things and stuff that we've been wanting to do for the fans.
Right.
And we've been held back, but now it's like it's a beautiful thing because, like I said, we just have a new single out right now. It was featuring Gemini. It's called Trust, and just the story for us doing that was beautiful. We just wanted to work again, and we didn't like man, what are we doing? We were putting out songs, Zigzag and myself. We have other 2 songs that came out before Trust, but there was still something missing, you know, and we needed something different, something MB Riders, but not totally MB Riders. Like, oh, here comes another slow song, or here comes a. So our idea was like, okay, you know what would be cool? If we brought like Gemini, and the producer that we brought to us, his name is Ace One. He's a Grammy award-winning producer.
Right.
What we did is we talked to them and see they were interested in Gemini. He's like our brother now. We actually came on the tour. He's been on the tour with us now for the past 3 years.
Oh, that's dope.
We like, you know, we have bonded really, really close. And I go, man, I would love to work with Gemini, but not just like, let me send you the song. Let's fly them in. So we did. We brought them to our studio, Lifestyle Studios. We brought them down here, and Ace One. We were in here for a week, and just the first song that we put out right there was the first song we actually made.
Right.
And just the chemistry that we had, and we get to know each other and what he brought out of us, what Ace One brought out of us. It was like another word. What's the word? Magic.
Right.
And that's how the magic starts again, you know?
Yes.
It's cool because Zig, Jam, they got the best out of me now. Not even the best. I feel like I'm just starting, but I just figured out that, you know what, I can do this, and I could do more to help out my group now.
Right.
Not stand in the back and just sit there and wait for my okay, your turn. Okay, here I go. No, we actually got involved, and that's how our new song came out. It's beautiful. I love it. It's different, and that's something that no one expected from us.
It is dope. I love it too.
You know, for me, I totally agree with us. Our new stuff is letting us be free. We're able to contribute what we want to contribute. How, you know, there's no, well, my way or the highway type of things. It's more of like, it's just the freedom. And I believe the best project that we worked on prior to this was The Second Coming. Now, a lot of people didn't really gravitate to that album, but it was our second album, being Nasty Boy Click. And the reason why I said it was because we were all treated equal.
Right.
Everybody was treated equal. And we had a label that was pushing. They were bringing us producers and singers and artists, and everybody put a piece to the puzzle. It
Right.
wasn't one person. It wasn't, I did this, I did this, I did this. You know, I do believe that teams will be successful if they get rid of the ball hawk. And I believe that, and I'm not trying to throw shots at anybody like that, but what I'm saying is, it just seems like if it's ours, it's ours. It's not just yours. Yes, I can say it's mine, but I can't say everything is mine. And that goes for the group, that goes for the name, that goes for the music. And I believe that was the one after, like, now it's the same, but that was the first taste of everybody putting in their piece to make this boat go. And being treated equally humbles people sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just believe that was one of our best works, because it was a collaboration of so many different angles. And the album itself, called The Second Coming, if you guys have never checked it out, look it up. I promise you, it's just a collaboration of just so many different ideas. Because at that time, we were able to go to the studio and say, hey, I got an idea. Oh, let's do it. It wasn't like, no, I'm not feeling it, or I didn't produce it, or I didn't do this. So many blocks.
Right.
To me, that's just like, you're not letting the music breathe. You're not letting the brand breathe. Just because you do Lost in Love doesn't mean we can't do it in the club. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, you only limit yourself in a box you put yourself in. And I believe MB Riders is more than just slow songs.
Oh, yeah.
We proved it with Soul Fly. We proved it with Pretty Girl. We proved it with Trust. I just believe if you let an artist be free, then you never know what they're going to create.
Right.
And when you're stuck in this little box that some people want to put you in, then that's when everything just sounds repetitive. Your old album sounds like I heard Homie's new album. It sounds like the old album. I'm saying, you got to grow. You got to grow. And I believe that's what we were able to do with Ace One and Gemini in the studio. We were able to all contribute everything at the same time, and everybody put in their full effort. You come together like Voltron, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You got that robot that just takes over, and I believe that's what we needed.
Right.
Because when you have somebody in your past that we had, it's kind of like not so much walking on eggshells, but it's kind of like, man, every time I come up with an idea, you don't ever want to do it. Like, I don't understand that. Why does everything got to go through you, or do this or that? I hated that. I'll be honest. Hated that feeling. But now we come to agreements. We sit and we talk. We have, we meetings, and we say, hey, this is what we like. This is what we not like. This is what we do. Play your position here. I'll play my position there. Because most of all, me and Los live two different lives. He's a day person. I'm a night person.
Right.
So right there is already you get what I'm saying? And then another thing is, I'm more social. He's more to himself and his gatherings, his family and stuff. Right. So I invite a lot of people that maybe not should have been in there.
Right.
And then also be like, hey, Zig, I don't think this dude's good for you, homie. And we've learned through all these years, man, to trust one another,
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna give them another breather. We're gonna do another one. I know everybody. I know they want this song, that song, but I'm gonna change the script. I'm gonna flip the script. We're gonna do something a little different. Something entitled "Praise." So we're gonna change the script.
Praise you. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Let's change the script. I know what song everybody wants, so we're gonna get to it. But let's do a little something going like this. Something entitled
What's up, Crystal?
Sometimes when I fall, your grace and your glory make me wanna tell a story. You're the answer to my prayers, my Lord, that don't ignore me. It's your heaven that I wanna read, your scriptures that I wanna teach. I believe in you, it's only right for me to preach. You were there for me when I was feeling lonely. I gotta meet my Jesus, my maker, my one and only. I'm trying to be a better man, listens and he understands. All my praise to him, unconditional love, yes.
Dear Lord Father, I know it's been a minute since I've talked to you. I know I've strayed away. I know I lived my life the way I thought it was fit. Forgive me for all my sins. I just want to go back to living life how I used to have it, when I used to have my family. Dear Lord Father, I ask for forgiveness. I ask that you come into my heart and change my life. And if it's your will, all I want is my family back.
I know it's been a minute, but I really need you, Lord. I need you next to me through all this misery. I took a different path, I walked away from you. You never gave up on me like you promised me. The life of sin I live, I'm just asking for forgiveness. Dear Lord, on my knees, can you hear my prayers? I'm asking you to wipe my tears away, cause I know there's a better way for me to live my life. And I know that it's through Christ, cause I'm trying to be a better man and live right. Dear Lord, on the knees, can you hear my prayers? I wanna praise you on the mountain. I wanna serve you and only you. My love for you will last forever, until my Father comes down for me. Only you can anoint. You'll be my light, you'll be my strength, you'll be the God I need. You give me hope, you give me life, you give me all that I need. You love me first, you gave me life, you are the reason I live. I wanna praise you, Lord. I wanna praise you on the mountain. I wanna serve you and only you. I wanna thank you, Lord. We'll last forever, until my Father comes down for me. Only you can praise you, and I wanna praise you, praise you, praise you, and I wanna praise you. Only you can anoint me, anoint me, anoint me. Only you can anoint me, oh Lord.
Wow, what did y'all think about that one? I had to. That's a beautiful, beautiful song. We're gonna bring them so they can let us know let us know about that song. Are we man, that is a beautiful, beautiful song with our brother Panji. Wow. What
Pancherelli, shout out to the homie, man.
yeah,
You
much
know,
love for the Panji out there.
yeah,
May God always watch over him. I mean, yes, sir.
that song brought back some good memories, man. You know, a lot of times when, especially myself, when we make the music, I don't go back and listen to it really a lot. And listening to that song and watching that video, um, I gotta kind of say something. You know, that was from my boy Dos's solo album. We actually put an album out together from, and we did all the work and shout out to my boy Symes Carter on the production. Um, when he came up with that concept of that video, he was saying, you know, Zig, I want you to be on it. You know, I want you to be on the song and this and the whole nine. He goes, but I want to see if we can use your son for the video.
Yeah.
And at the time, me and his mom were split up, and we were split up for a very long time. And I just remember during that time, I just never felt complete. I never felt like, I mean, yes, I was dating and the whole nine, but I just felt something was missing, especially with my son. I wasn't seeing him as often as I wanted to. It was a lot of things. And when you see the part in the video where I'm praying, it was kind of like, it was real. I was really praying for my family. And I remember when Dos had said, you know, we want to use your son in the video. And he says, man, we can find somebody who can be his mom. And I was like, no. I really want to use his mom in the video, you know. And it was weird because that's how God works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me something that day through that video. And I want to thank you, Dos, for even considering me on the song, on the video. It kind of brought my family back, bro. That whole scene is as real as you get. I hadn't been with my girl for the longest time, and then I just remember her being there with my son and him preparing for the part because he runs up to me in the end of the video.
Wow. Yeah.
And ever since we've been strong, we've been going, we've been loving life, and my son is growing up to be the little young man he's supposed to be. And man, I do really believe that song was a big thing. You know, thank you, Los, for that one.
Yes, when I saw that one, I'm like, wow, I got to bring it because, like y'all said earlier, you know, a lot of people, you know, a lot of DJs, you know, they want, you know, the bumping stuff, you know, they want to play, you know, what's gonna boom, 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 you know, what's gonna, it's gonna shake the booty and stuff. I mean, you don't really hear nobody playing songs like that, you know, and that is a beautiful song. I mean, I'm like, wow. You know, when I heard it and I saw the video, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, that one brought tears to me, man. I thought, how am I gonna play it today without bringing the tears? Because I mean, you know, the whole collaboration, especially bringing Panji, I mean, bringing on him the vocals, man, that guy's got some consoles. I mean, so y'all put that one together like perfect.
And you know what's so crazy about Panji? I tell him all the time, just like I was telling my boy Los all the time. Do something for yourself. Make an album so that people know who you really are. And it took a lot of years for my brother Dos to do an album. And when he did it, you know, it was beautiful. And then for Panji to be the same thing, I would always tell him, brother, you're such a great artist. You need to concentrate on being able to present more of yourself. So put out an album. You know, I always tell these artists, believe in yourself. You know.
Yeah.
You have to, even if, like, let's just say your clique or your crew don't work out, you still got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's just how it works.
And for me, just because I never thought of myself, I always thought about the group thing.
Right.
And when I did this, I said, if I ever do an album, it has to be something.
Right.
We're gonna bring out another. I'm gonna bring out, like I said, the Tiger Eye Show is nothing but family. I'll bring out another.
Talk about it. I'm sorry. That's where my son passed away.
Oh. Wow.
But
Okay.
you'll tell you better than me. Oh, it's hard.
Of course.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
I do believe that album really. I do
Oh
really
man,
believe
I
that
love that picture.
gave my brother a certain type of closure, but at the same time strength,
Right. I'm so
because I was there in the process of him making it. So I would see him break down
yeah.
and be like, "No, brother, you got it, you got it." Okay, no, there'd be times where we'd have to take a couple times for him to get past the emotion.
Right.
But the one thing that I saw, since and the album's called "Since You've Been Gone." That's the title of the album,
Right.
and it tells a story of how when early on when he dies to where he's at now and how he's been able to kind of I guess you never really understand it, but there's something that he got out of it. And I was blessed to watch my brother come from the depths of hell.
Yeah.
Because when you lose your child like that, I would never know that. I would never know that pain.
Right.
To
No.
watch my brother climb out of the hole of the abyss and say, you know what? No, I'm not going to let that stop me from
Right.
my purpose is.
Right.
And look where we're at now. We're really, what's weird. I told those a couple times, but I had a dream of his son when he passed, and the one thing that his son told me was, "Don't give up on my dad."
Wow.
That was the one thing that I got out of the whole dream was, "Don't give up on my dad."
Right.
And we're still here till this day, pushing. And I believe his little spirit's been flying around protecting us,
Absolutely.
uplifting us. I mean, our fallen ones have. I lost my mother, my father, grandparents. I just lost an uncle last week. So
I'm sorry.
I do believe that death is just new life.
Right.
It brings something, and the one thing that my brother was always saying to me was, "I'm making this album so that I can see my son again, so that I can see him again, and give my life to the Lord, and give my life and really try to put my life on track."
Right.
It was a beautiful outcome. I think that's
Absolutely.
the thing about our music. It's like a movie. We
Yeah.
live it, and then we report it, and
Right.
then you get a piece of it.
Yeah. It's
Yes,
real
yes.
life.
We're gonna bring on another artist. Wow, that was something that's a heart feeling. But I love that song, man. As soon as I heard it, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a beautiful song, beautiful video. Everything was
Yeah. Everything.
perfect on that song. We're gonna bring on another artist. Another artist. This is a family member of mine. Y'all probably know her already. Y'all are gonna meet her real soon. She's gonna be blessing the stage with y'all. You know, very, 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 very much. Talking about my fam, Alize Nino. Here she is.
Hey, I just saw you today
How's
Hello,
it
what's
going, Alice? How you
up?
doing?
on
I'm
Instagram.
so good. How are you guys? How is everybody?
Good. Were you on Instagram today?
Wow.
That's
1,
crazy.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Good, but you were saying.
Hi, Alize.
Hi. Hi. I hope everyone's doing well.
Well,
We are,
I
we're
was
doing.
watching your it was a TikTok, I believe. Or
Yes, yes.
yeah, you were singing today. Yeah, I was like, oh, shit, that's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
And
it.
it's cool because
Yes.
I got asked to do a song with Destiny and Elida.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go and record that next week.
Oh, wow.
And you know what? And I'm like scared
Don't
Oh,
be.
oh,
because
don't
to me,
be.
it's
Yeah.
like her uncle was. I'm a big fan of his.
oh
So
Right.
yeah.
she asked me, she goes, "Will you do a song with me? Because I heard you do Spanish." And I told my manager, I go, "Yeah, that's an honor." She goes, "How much would it be?" I go, "I have to ask my." I go, "Nah, I got you." I go, "That's something big to me." And he sings one of my favorite Tejano songs with her dad. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just do it just because. Let's get it. Come on." So I get to go next week and go record with her.
Which
Wow.
Tejano song is your favorite by Raulito?
La de, oh man, the one that where Raulito does his little dance like this.
Oh, la rama del mezquite,
Oh no,
donde tú me
right now,
esperabas. Which,
watch.
oh man,
Even when I do sing, when I play it, I do cry because it's like wow, it's very emotional to me just to see his brother and you know how much passion he had when he was with his other brother.
right,
It's amazing. You're like, man, then you lost all that. There's no
right.
more, you know. And I don't know, it was just beautiful. So I couldn't say no to her. I couldn't charge her. I was, yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Wow.
But I heard you today. I was like, man, she has a beautiful voice.
Thank you so much.
It was Lee.
Thank
Lee
you.
introduced her to her. He's the one
Oh
that
my
said
God.
Lee Valentine.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to,
Yeah,
to my music brother right there. I mean, he's awesome, and
yeah.
also shout out to Crystal Skies because she's a really good friend of mine. She's amazing,
You guys are all amazing. No, but you guys are all amazing.
We got
thank you so
nothing
much.
but artists on the Tiger Eye Show family. I mean, you never know. You never know. Everybody, you never know who's gonna pop on
I
Tiger Eye
would
Show.
hear
And
you
it's
too. I was thinking,
blessed.
just to hear you sing. Man, we just we did a song called Eterno Amor. I don't know if you guys know what the song is. Eterno Amor. Have you heard of that?
Eterno amor.
Forever
Amor
love.
Eterno. Amor Eterno. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Amor eterno.
We
Ooh.
made that song.
Oh, sweet.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Holiday.
I don't doubt it is.
Holiday.
Yeah,
You remember when we talked earlier off camera? What did you say you wanted to surprise MB Riders with?
a song of mine.
No, a song of theirs. No, no, no. Don't flip the script on me, fam.
I'm
You said you were
scared.
going to do a special one for them.
I don't want to mess up in front of them.
No, there's no messing up. You already got one of the biggest songs out there with their brother, right? You know.
You gotta
So,
sing today at least.
yeah, so you got to, fam.
Sing
Sting
it.
it. Show them what you got. Show them why you were picked for Soltera.
Okay.
Here we go.
I wanna get lost in love with you and do all the things you want me to. Caress your body, touch your soul, 'cause boy, I love you so. I wanna get lost in love with you and do all the things you want me to. Caress your body, touch your soul, 'cause boy, I love you so. Oh, I'm shaking, I'm nervous.
That's right.
Oh,
Wow, that's dope.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
You sing
You
very
never know. That might be the new remix
There you
with
go.
you and MB Rider.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I can hear it.
We'll get ready to be in it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Thank y'all, man. Y'all do not know how much this live not only means to me, but all the Tiger Eye Show family members. You know, I got so many comments that they're not even appearing on my screen no more. They're appearing over here on the Facebook over here because we got so many Tiger Eye Show family members. Ronnie Lucero, Sarah Gonzalez, my brother from another mother, Boral Lopez Jr., Roy Arriaga, Madison Pulido and her mom, Michelle Garcia. Let's see, you know, wow, Janie Canales, much love going out to my fam, Janie Canales, Vicky V. Oh my gosh. DJ X-Ray's in the house. Much love going out to my brother.
X-Ray,
DJ.
that's not me.
Yeah. X-Ray, that's a bad dude right there. Marie Portillo. Much love going out to Marie Portillo in the house. Golly, there's just so many. Brian Woodrum in the house. Monique Navarro's in the house. Aurelio Trinidad is in the house. Adam Casillas is in the house. Poet Berejarano, he says, yeah, he said those are the real, that's the real MB Riders right there, baby. Zohid Enriquez is in the house. My brother Frank Maes says, awesome song, true words spoken, great inspiration to our Lord. That song we just played, that one, yes, my brother Frank loved that song. Everybody loved that song. I got so many comments, so many hearts. I mean, we are blessed. All Tiger Eye Show family members, you know, we are blessed to have MB riders take time out of their busy schedule. They do not know how much this means to me, coming from a little small town of Hartford, Texas.
I remember the song, ¿Cómo le haré? ¿Cómo le
Le
haré?
haré para decirle que la quiero.
My favorite song.
Yes, I love that one. That one's a hit.
One.
Love that one. Yeah.
So every time I hear that and I hear them, it's amazing.
Oh yeah. Sure.
You know, the thing about MB Riders is we're not really afraid to go to those little towns. Some artists might be bougie and be like, I'm not gonna go to that little town. Shit, we show up, man, and we show out. You know what I mean? It's always a vibe when we step in the building. I think we try to create that vibe and keep it going.
Like,
Especially
every time we do a show, we actually go there like from the beginning, just check everybody out till the end. We don't take off. We're there taking pictures like from 6, like 1 in the morning or whatever it is. We're right there. We're not like he says. We're not Hollywood. We're Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? We're like we stay with our people there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like to because it's cool because you know what? One day it is gonna be gone. So while it's there, cherish it. You know what I'm saying? And make the most of it.
And that goes in every level of success. Like right now, you guys are in the beginning level of your success, and you guys are gonna just go up the ladder. More and more you put in the work, the more. And right now you're somebody's superhero already. You know, you guys are somebody's idol in somebody's eyes. Might be a little cousin, might be that little girl that you don't even notice that notices you. There's always eyes on you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You're somebody to somebody, and that's what keeps me in those, and I guess in line, in discipline, is that we know that this can be taken away from us at any moment.
Right.
We know that this is a blessing, especially after all these years. These kids weren't even born at the time when we wrote this music, and now they're still going to the shows, and it means so much that the families come out and they're singing the songs. But at the same time, we can't just live in the past being artists. We also have to say there's a time when we need to create new music, create the future.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to do, is spread the MB Rider, I guess, sound to different artists. Because every artist that we ever mess with that comes to us and says, hey, we want an MB Rider song, then we make it literally an MB Rider song.
Right.
And we give them that essence so that the sound stays relevant in a sense.
Right.
Like if I can use a young artist and be able to say, okay, look, homie, today you're not going to kill nobody. Today you're not going to sell drugs. Today you're not going to do this. Today you're going to write a love song. Yeah. And then watch that love song turn his life around. Because I've done it a lot of times. I've done features for people, especially the hood homies, the drug dealer homies that want to rap. Oh, I want to rap, homie. Okay. Well, I got this one song and it kind of sounds like your guys' songs. Okay, cool. Now write from that point of view. Don't write from that point of view that your facade. Write from the real you.
Yeah.
And I've seen songs take life like that, you know, and I think it's because music that really relates with people is the ones that stick. And MB Rider's music, for some reason, just stuck to people to where it's still here and still popular to this day. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so relatable.
Exactly. And we're going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to dedicate this song to my wife, Melanie Maes, because this is her go-to song. This is, whenever I play MB Riders, this is the song that she always sings. So we're going to go ahead and go straight to it. Are y'all ready? Let's do it. MB Riders. So,
Tiger Eye Show.
Thank you.
Can I talk to you? I'm only in town for one night. Let me know if you're down to ride. So fly, so cool. Tell me, girl, can I talk to you? I'm only in town for one night. Let me know if you're down to ride.
If you think you're lonely now, just wait until tonight. Girl,
I know I've been on the road and away from home, but I've been fiending for you, dreaming of you, and what I'm gonna do when I have you alone. You heard the message on your cell phone, me saying daddy's home. I'm about to put it down, got you running around, half naked around the house. And this isn't just fast sex, we making love until we both climax. I know you miss me, I can tell by the way you kiss me. There's no other place you'd rather be but here in ecstasy with me. I'm that someone who's gonna love you right, even if I'm home for just one night. You know it's alright, it's me and you, Zigzag and Mary Jane. Your loving's got me never wanting to leave again.
You're so fly, so cool. Tell me, girl, can I talk to you? I'm only in town for one night. Let me know if you're down to ride. So fly, so cool. Tell me, girl, can I talk to you? I'm only in town for one night. Let me know if you're down to ride.
The way you move that body, twist those hips.
Yeah.
I just wanna know, can I tell you this?
That you're the type of girl I wanna roll with tonight. I'm at the DoubleTree, I got an early flight, but nothing could be better than to kick it with you. I'm talking more than a one-night rendezvous. You could call it what you want, but I'ma treat you right. It's like a fantasy, girl, close your eyes. Take my time when I touch that body. Get you so hot, you wanna talk naughty. Ooh, sugar, sugar, how'd you get so fly? I'm down for yours if you're down for mine. Mamacita, chula, sexy chica. Meet me in the room, I'm in 602. Cause all I wanna do is have a party for two. Baby girl, tonight it's me and you.
The way you moving that body and twisting those hips, working those eyes and licking those lips. Oh my, so fly. The way you moving that body and twisting those hips, working those eyes and licking those lips. Oh my, so fly.
Tell me something, girl, something, girl. Tell me something, girl. You down to make it hot? It's that freaky deaky rider sexing you non-stop. Love the way I touch you, I'm breaking you down. You say you shouldn't do this, you still going down. Now we on the floor, you moan and you groan, holding me so tight, telling me you want more. I see you feeling freaky, we're on another level. Got me serving you now on a dinner table. How do you want it? How does it feel? The way you lick your lips, girl, you know I'm taking this. Your body keeps calling, no temperature's falling, the heat keeps rising, got you mesmerizing. Tonight's the night we'll remember forever. If I'm ever in your spot, I know you're down for whatever.
You look so fly, so cool. Tell me, girl, can I talk to you? I'm only in town for one night. Let me know if you're down to ride. So fly, so cool. Tell me, girl, can I talk to you? I'm only in town for one night. Let me know if you're down to ride.
Wow, that was the jammy jam. We are live with the one and only, the legends, the ones that created this style, RIDAZ. And like I said, I like to give them thanks for allowing DJ Tiger Maes and for allowing the Tiger Ice Show to have all rights to the songs, to the videos, so that way YouTube and Facebook does not block us, does not take it down. This live right now is also on my YouTube channel. Y'all can go back and rewatch it over and over and over. Thank you to Rita Castillo in the house. Much love going out to Rita Castillo in the house.
Rita, how you doing? Man, shout out to everybody that's just even part of the movement, man, that's come on tonight. You know, Alizé, Crystal, thank you guys so much for just tuning in. It really means a lot that our career has been able to influence a lot of young Latinos, a lot of young kids out there to look up to something that's different from what maybe is considered cool. You know, a lot of times the music that's out today it glorifies different things. I think the thing about RIDAZ is we've always glorified love, respect, and at the same time, you know, just the culture, being able to give to the culture. You know, of course, we've had records on our albums that were a little bit more street, a little bit more, you know, a little bit maybe explicit in its own way. But that's just us growing up as young men. You know, we all gone through our trials and tribulations.
And it just shows the growth.
I have a question. I have a question with you saying that. When y'all first got started, did y'all ever get like when y'all would go up to, you know, to show your music? Did y'all ever experience getting the door shut in your face and, you know, the knockdowns and nah, man, you know, nah, you know, y'all can't cut it for the business. Did y'all ever go through that? And if y'all did, you know, can y'all please give all the newcomers, such as my fam Alizé, you know, and Crystal Skies, you know, the advice how to come, how to get over that bridge and not give up, because you know words will hurt you.
Oh
Somebody
yeah.
says, you know, you're no good, you know, go put a job at Walmart, you know, you'll be better, you know, stacking groceries and
Well,
then
one thing is you gotta always think this: if you're sharing your dream to a person that doesn't have a dream, then they can never see further than what they have. So a lot of times is them not having a dream and you relying on them to boost you up for your dream is not going to happen because they don't even believe in themselves. Right. So a lot of times people's fears are projected onto other people. So you'll never make it, or you know what, like my mom, I'll be straight up. My mom always thought that this career of mine was never really gonna pan out because first of all, she's never lived it. None of the people in my lifetime have ever lived this type of lifestyle. And then all of a sudden, what? You don't have to work? What? Get a real job. That's what we would hear. Get a real job. And you don't see the work that goes in behind the scenes and things like, dream killers come a dime a dozen, my brother, because those are the people that don't believe in themselves.
Right.
And a lot of times you'll have to separate yourself from people like that. The thing is we want to stay loyal to people that might not ever have the life that we're going to have. Maybe you don't belong in my story. It's just I keep going back to you thinking that I owe you some type of loyalty, but sometimes you outgrow people and it's your destiny. Some people won't see the same destiny, and it's like I can sit here and say, hey, I invented a car that flies.
Right.
And if you believe in me, you're going to say, dang, I believe in you. And then there's going to be the ones, you're full of shit, you're this, you're that. Until you see me pull that car out. That's what we did as MB Riders. We finally pulled the car out and said, for all you non-believers and all you people that put us in a box or quit on us or said that we, whatever you want to, negative, success is always the best revenge. In the sense of if you're trying to rub it in somebody's face, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel very successful right now. I know my brother Dos. I know that we can look back and say to all those people that said we weren't going to amount to nothing.
Right.
From the beginning, we've been blessed. If you guys actually knew and heard the story of how we started, you'd be like, no way. We were actually we were introduced to magic. They took us to him at 2:00 in the morning. And I want to tell you what was this guy. His name was Johnny Ray. Okay.
Johnny Ray.
Johnny Ray.
Johnny Ray. And you know what? I'm from the hood too. We live, and whatever. But this guy.
Well, Johnny Ray was a guy who was kind of like a Suge Knight of Arizona.
Yeah.
He managed me and Los for a little while.
Okay.
And this guy really believed in me and Los. Really, really believed in us too, where he would take us to his friends, to after parties, to different things. And I'm telling you, this guy got things done.
Right.
Because people feared him. And he put a show together. That's how much he believed in us. He put a show together with Kid Frost, Proper Los, Lighter Shade of Brown, and then it was us which I think at the time we were called Lethal Brown Nation. It was me and Dos and another artist. And this guy really believed in us. He put us in a studio. He introduced us to Magic. And I'll never forget that day we met Magic. It was kind of like it was like us walking into the studio, me and Dos, and then he turned in his chair around like real slow. And it was just like he looked at us and like, I'm here for this. And I remember him talking to Swift. Well, do you guys even have any songs done? Do you guys even Are you guys even doing anything with? And then we're like, Johnny Ray's pushing this. He goes, you don't even know, Magic. This is the future right here. These two dudes are the future. Wow. And at the time, me and those were like, we weren't feeling ourselves that much. We were just like, we're good. Okay. So Johnny Ray at 2 a.m, right after the studio session, after he gets the songs out of us, now he's really on hype mode.
Yeah.
He's like, we need to go. I know who can help us. So we go pick up Los, and it's me, Los, and Johnny.
And then that chick
at Magic's house at 2 a.m.
Girl, right? That was his bodyguard. And
wow.
She had a gauge, a 12 gauge. One of those trench coats.
Oh yeah, Johnny Ray's bodyguard. She was a woman who carried actually a shotgun.
Oh,
like this dude was hood. I'm trying to tell you, like it was almost scary,
like a movie.
Even wanting to deal with him, it was kind of weird. Because the first time he met us, he literally took each one of us on a ride around the corner. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna see what you guys are made of." So I remember he took Dos one time around the corner. He took me. And the time that I was talking to him, I was just telling him what I wanted to do in the music. I was trying to say, hey, I'm just a young Chicano kid. I don't want to get in the gangs. I'm trying to get in all that shit. And then the third dude he brought him back and he literally grabbed him behind his head and he goes, I like these two, but you, I don't like. So he kind of pushed him out of the group a little bit.
Wow.
So here we go, 2 a.m. Johnny Ray's pounding on Magic's door like, yo, you better get up. He gets up and he's like, man, I think Magic was even in his 20s to where he was like, you're here at 2 a.m, bro. What do you need? Johnny Ray's like, you owe me a favor. You remember when I put you on? Nobody ever put you on the stage. I put you on right before Stevie B and right before these people and that, and I put you on. You remember? Now you owe me a favor. And Magic's like, well, what can I do for you, Johnny? You know, like literally scared. Johnny grabs him by his shirt and he goes, look, these two dudes right here, they're the future. You're going to help them. You're going to make sure that they get in the studio and and you owe me. Fucking Magic sitting there like, oh, shit. I remember Johnny taking off a ring and saying, this is how you're going to fucking put it on Magic and said, you owe me. And he did. He took us in the studio for about a week. I think it was about 2 days, right? 2 or 3 days. He took us in the studio. And this is prior to MBK. This is me and Los's group. So when we went there, it was kind of like I could see it in Magic's eyes, like these dudes do have something. But I'm a solo artist. I'm only gonna do this for Johnny. So as soon as Johnny went to jail after the concert, because really that's what the music was recorded for. It was recorded for us to perform at the show that he put together for us. Because Johnny Ray was from Jet Promotions and he was with Alan Beck. So they would always bring the love jams and the oldie jams and all that. So one day I guess Magic begged him and said, hey, I want to get on. I got a song called Lost in Love. And he's like, all right, homie, I'm going to put you on. So he actually did. But then he said, you owe me a favor. So thank God for Johnny Ray's favor because he introduced us to a person that I think we needed to meet early on in order for us things to happen.
Right.
It's like everybody needed to meet each other. I needed to meet Dos. Dos needed to meet me.
Right.
We needed to meet Marco. We needed to all get together in one room one day and just literally create history. It was a moment in time that was destiny. And that's what I tell you, ladies. Every time you get told no, just go to another room. There's going to be more room for another opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's basically what happened. Was we all got together because of Johnny Ray's terconess. You know, he was like, man, you guys are gonna listen to him. You better listen. There's a future.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I just remember, well, me and Los had kind of lost contact after Johnny Ray went to jail. And then I just remember DJ Too Swift, who was actually Magic's DJ, was making a mixtape. And he was like, yo, man, I'm going to make a mixtape. Because DJ mixtapes were popular at the time. Like DJ Rectangle, DJ Qbert, all these DJs were putting out mixtapes at the time. So Swift said, hey, Magic's going to give me some studio time. Why don't you come in and lay a verse? So this is my second time meeting Magic. And by that time, I had gotten better. I was only getting better at that. And he was like, yo, I want to do a song with you. So I think the next day he recorded a song with me. It ended up becoming AZ Side, which was our second single coming out. And then later on, I would say within the month, DJ Swift was really good friends with us too. And guess who I see coming in the studio after me not talking to him for about a good year? Dos is like, what's up, Zig? And I'm like, yo, what's up? And I don't know. Everything just clicked together. It was weird. I think that's why they did call us Nasty Boy Click, because it just clicked together. All of us had a different thing we brought to the table. You know, you could even tell by our styles of the way we rap. I'm more high pitched. I sing a little bit more. My brother Dos has got that coon voice where he's just like, you know, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
Just in your ear and gets you, girl.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just believe we all created something together. It was dope.
Yeah, but we weren't nasty or anything like that. We just Nasty Boy came out of the name out of the record label that Magic owned, Nasty Boy Records. And since we're the first group to come out of Nasty Boy Records, we ended up calling it Nasty Boy Click. Click is a group, Nasty Boy. But we're nasty.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you were.
At least I was.
I think it was funny because we went to a reservation once, you know, and the tribe that was there. Okay, ask you something. We're like, oh yeah, you know, why are you so nasty? We're like, well, we're not nasty. Why are you nasty?
You know what? That's one thing that we do have too, is a very big following in the native community. The different tribes and different unions, they love MB Riders. We've been able to go to Shiprock and the Four Corners, all the way up to Minnesota.
Yeah.
With the Arapahoes. I mean, there's so many different native tribes and communities that love us, man. We love them back, you know.
Of course, that's so dope. I know y'all are everywhere.
Yeah, we're like cults. We're like little cults that show up. You know where do you guys come from?
Right.
They call it a cult following. It's almost like the artist Tech Nine. Tech Nine, you never see any advertisement for this dude. You never see really too many videos and things, but people know his music and they follow him and they go to his concerts. That's the same thing for us. A lot of people for a lot of years didn't know who we were, meaning like physically, like you know, they didn't know our image, they didn't know anything. They were just like, we know the music. Right. So they couldn't separate the different artists, the different members. Now I think everybody's starting to find out, oh, okay, there was 3 members. It wasn't just one guy. Because that's a narrative that somebody speaks that guy. Right. Which you can tell that's not what it was. But you know, for people that want to believe that narrative, well, nobody wrote my verse. I know nobody wrote Dos's verses, so
right.
Exactly. We're going to do another one. We're going to give them some more time to get something to drink. A little something entitled Special Girl.
It's the RIDAZ. Yeah. I'm looking for that special girl. My superwoman. Dear Lord, on my knees, can you hear my prayer? the kind of man that I wanna be? Are you out there? Let me know. I search the whole wide world until I find that someone, my special girl. If you know who you are, just make yourself seen. I need that superwoman that don't exist in my dreams. Keep you warm and close, kiss from your head to your toes. As our feelings keep growing, it will never get old. Take a chance with my love, baby, I want you so bad. Cause real love is something that I never had. I know I'll find you someday, my heart will never give up. Soon we'll be together and no longer apart. Till the day that comes, I'll be searching for you. Just remember, pretty girl, this rider loves you. Dear Lord, on my knees, can you hear my praise? Is she really out there? I need to know. Cause my whole life I searched the whole world looking for that special girl.
On my knees, can you hear my prayer? Is it really out there? I need to know. Cause my whole life I searched the whole world. Let me be a special
I need someone
girl.
who's gonna be there for me. A real woman who understands and loves and respects a man, and knows sometimes that I can't be at home. I'll never lie and deceive you, always trust and believe. Are you really out there? I need to know. I'm tired of the lonely nights, cause all I want is a happy home, and to see you and me smiling for the whole world to see. Cause all I really need is someone who's gonna ride for me. No matter the situation that we facing, you'll be by my side, ready to lay it all on the line. All I'm asking for is your love and affection, your hugs and kisses, just to know you miss me when I'm gone. And when I need you the most, you're just a phone call away. My best friend on the other end, telling me everything will be okay. Dear Lord, on my knees, can you hear my praise? Is she really out there? I need to know. Cause my whole life I searched the whole world looking for that
Is
special
it
girl.
really out there? I need to know. I've been sitting and waiting here all alone. Turn my dreams into reality. Lord, I've been waiting patiently. Someone to hold me when I'm afraid, to protect me and comfort me every day, to stand by me and believe in me. Forever on my knees I pray.
Dear Lord, on my knees, can you hear my praise? Is she really out there? I need to know. Cause my whole life I searched the whole world looking for that special
Dear
girl.
Lord, on my knees, can you hear my prayer? Is it really out there? I need to know. Cause my whole life I searched the whole world. Let me be a special girl.
Yeah, Lord, just help me find her. I know you're out there, and when I find you, I want you to be my friend.
Oh, yeah. Special girl, special girl, special girl. Once again, I'd like to say thank you to MB Riders for giving DJ Tiger Maes and the Tiger Eye Show all authorization to play all these hits, so that way we won't get blocked.
Yes, do not block us, YouTube.
Yes, Facebook, YouTube. I have consent from these guys right here, the Metal Metals, so we don't get blocked, we don't get muted, we don't get anything, because this is an interview. We got David Vela, the Oakland Raiders / actor in the house. We also got Iris Segovia tuning in. What's up to my fam, Iris Segovia? We
What's
also
good?
got Ben Cuervas in the house. Rita Castillo in the house. Much love, much love. I have another question. Seeing all these videos, a quick question: How do y'all distinguish what female y'all are gonna get for your songs? I mean, because these
Well,
girls
when
are
you're at the label, I think they use casting. And then when you're independent, you use your homies.
So
Yeah.
how do you distinguish? I mean, do y'all have tryouts or do y'all for anybody that wants to, maybe get in touch with y'all to do a song, how would that be possible?
Yeah, to get at us, all you got to do is hit our manager. I mean, any type of inquiries that you want. You want a show, you want do a song with us, you want us to be part of your videos, meet and greets, whatever. Just hit a management. But when it comes to being in our videos, honestly, make yourself available. If we ask, hey, we're shooting a video this day, and you happen to be in that city or town, hey, show up, and you might end up in a video, just for the fact that we're open to the public. We're independent artists, so our budgets aren't as big as we used to have them back in the days. That's the thing. Labels and then would pay for the videos, so they would get casting calls, tryouts, and things like that, and then it all comes out of your money.
Yeah.
Okay. My nephew Alvin Valadez has a question. He says, who's your favorite football team?
That's a good one.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, he's a Cowboys fan. I'm a Cardinals fan because they're from Arizona. It's my only team that I have to put up with, I guess. They're going to do good this year, I hope.
Okay. So we got 3 Cowboy fans. We got 1 Cardinal fan. Is that correct?
You guys going to jump me or what? What's
Cardinals
up?
are cool.
I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan. I mean,
okay. Oh, you're a Bengals fan? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Bengals fan.
What made you a Bengals fan?
What's that?
What made you that? What made you a Bengals fan?
I've been a Bengals fan ever since Icky Wood. I saw him doing the Icky Shuffle.
Wow.
I mean, oh man, that Icky Shuffle was sick. And
Well, a lot of teams are passed down from generations. That's what I've learned. Like, my cousins, they're Cowboy fans because of their dad. Their dad was a Cowboy fan, so it passed down. For me, my dad was a Cowboy fan before we actually got the Cardinals. So I was a Cowboys fan for a minute during the time when Emmitt Smith was still running the ball, Aikman was throwing it. So I was a fan for a while.
Shout outs going out to Francis Martinez. Much love going out to Francis Martinez. Sarah Gonzalez says, are y'all going to be going to the RGV anytime soon?
RGV.
What's RGV?
Rio Grande Valley? Probably Rio Grande Valley.
Okay. Hopefully soon. I mean, we're down to get booked anywhere. So if you guys want to book us. We're down to
yeah. And your manager, the information so that way they could know.
You can reach Roxy at 520-414-8290.
Like I said, right now we're doing the Texas tour. So I know McAllen's coming up, Corpus Christi's coming up. Is it Bill? What'd you say?
Yeah, that's the RGV McAllen.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
McAllen.
Okay, Sarah, there you go. Get your ticket, girl.
And we own McAllen's show. Let me tell you why. This promoter that we were working with earlier on, and this is during COVID. So there's a lot of places canceling concerts, shutting down different venues. And during that time, we were about to get booked in Midland. Not Midland, I'm sorry, out there in, what was that? McAllen, I'm sorry. So McAllen area, we're going to be going out there very soon. So, just be patient. MB Riders will be out there.
There you go, Sarah. Be ready.
Shout out to the RGV.
I think it's going to be us and Anna Perez.
There's a lot of Cowboy fans. My nephew out of this.
That's going to get jumped.
Yeah, everybody seems to be a freaking Cowboy fan on here, man. I mean, wow. I mean, I don't
put on my helmet, my shoulder pads. I'm gonna get
because David Vela, he as a matter of fact, he gave me that hat up there that he customized. Let me show. I love to show that hat. That hat up there. That's an exclusive. It's a LA Raiders, Oakland Raiders hat because he used to play with the Oakland Raiders back in the days.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got David Vela, but now he's an actor. He's in the movie The Chosen. So y'all go check out the movie The Chosen. Go look for David Vela. Yes, he's
You
and
know,
then
that's
you
one
have
thing that we do
poet.
need more of those like Chicano movies. You know what I'm saying? I think our culture needs to be spoken through us. So the directors, the screenwriters, whatever, man. In order for them to tell our story, they need to get it from the grind, man, from the people that lived it. I would love to see
I could
something like
see a
this.
movie about you guys, or
Something,
like you guys in a movie too. That would be dope.
That would be dope. Huh? I would like to do that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
would.
that would be. I was.
That would.
I want to have like some sort of game show, not a game show, but kind of like The Voice or some similar to that. But for
You want to be like a host?
Or like an artist competition.
yeah, but with Chicano, with art, it's gonna have
No,
our culture.
Right.
I think they still
That would
like they still forget about us a little bit. I think they do. And I would love to have something like that where I could have like where I can help singers and I can help rappers and I can help and all kinds of music. I think that'd be something I would love to do.
Chicanos Got Talent. That's what we're gonna call it.
For real. That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, what would it? What do y'all think? We should do something like that. All of us put a show together, and we can all host it together. What do y'all think?
Oh, that would be so dope.
Never know.
Especially because I think that's the thing that these young kids need is just opportunity. Being around somebody that maybe could help them. Not saying that we can give them the world. I mean, when we sign artists, we sign them as in development. It's more like, hey, we can't promise you that you're going to blow up, but we are going to invest in you. And then we teach them the business. The business is if somebody invests in you, then that means you owe them. You owe the label, you owe the company, whatever. That investor, they get paid before you even get paid.
Right.
So you got to go in understanding the business.
Right.
And to be honest, I think opportunity is what's missing for these young kids. They don't have anybody really saying, "Well, let me take my platform and share it with you."
Right.
MB Writers has always been open to share our platform with many artists, and if it's up and coming or established, it's us just sharing our fans, basically saying, "Hey, look, this is who we were presenting." If anything, I think Dos has kind of got into the development of artists. I think he signed 2 artists earlier on. And to be honest, you want to help them achieve to get to the next level, but it's up to them too. They got to put in the work, and they can't just depend on the label. They can't depend on somebody saying, "Well, I'm going to put you right here."
Right.
And another thing is, you got to look at this. The platform that we're sharing with you is 30 years of hard work, 30 years of being told no, 30 years of grind, 30 years of blood, sweat, and tears. So if you feel like you deserve for me to share that 30 years with you, then you need to prove to me that you're worth that. And that's how I look at artists these days. Is if I see you helping yourself and putting yourself into the next plateau, like a good example, our homie Lee Valentine. I see artists when he was in Valentine. And he was going by, I forgot what it was, and I did a song with him. He thought the song was going to take us to the next level, but all it really did was open up a little bit more advertisement for MB Riders, a little advertisement for him. So it kind of it benefited him, and it benefited me. So that is a perfect example of saying we are down to do songs with people and do videos with people to help them to get to the next level. But don't just think that we're going to give it to you. That's what I can't do to any artist, because not everybody deserves that shot, to be honest. I mean,
Right.
only the hardworking ones, the ones that believe in themselves, the ones that invest in themselves. I see Crystal Skies all the time. I see you performing different places, putting in the work. I see you doing car shows, events. That's putting in work to me. I would say, I'd love to do a song with you. Or Alizé, I see you pushing and getting. I'm going to love to do a song with you. It's the momentum that keeps us attracted to you guys. It's like, man, these guys can help us, because at the same time, we still need help too.
Right.
And that's what you guys offer us in a sense. We offer you the classic and the fans in a sense, and maybe a bigger plateau.
Right.
But you guys offer us the younger generation, the fans that maybe don't know us, or maybe they do know us and they need a respark.
Right.
And the ones that love you are gonna be like, "Oh, you did a song with them? Oh my God, I forgot about them." Oh, and then all of a sudden they're listening to our music again.
Right.
It's a win-win situation when you help each other.
I don't want you guys to think that we just like work with rappers. I mean, like I'm looking for female singers also, because it's all different and it challenges us.
Right.
I'm saying to push, but I like hard workers. I like people that really are really going to invest in themselves and are really into the craft.
Right.
It's the time that you're just like, oh, I'm the next big thing. I'm like, here we go again.
Right.
You don't want to hear that. And I always tell them, look, if you got something, and this is what I told Lee the other day too. I go, look, man, everybody thinks they're special in their own way. So yeah, it's good to have confidence. I go, let me tell you how you'll know if you got it that moment. That the day that you step on stage and you rock a show, and when you're done, everybody running to a table that you have with merchandise. When you see everybody running over there, you had a good show. If you see nobody there, that's when you should question yourself. What did I do wrong?
Right.
Do better.
Right.
You gotta have a good show. It's not just about going up there and you think you do.
Right.
You have to prove it. You really have to do, because
Showmanship is a lot. Honestly, to have a show. If you've ever watched one of our shows, it's almost like
amazing.
It's calculated. Everything is just, we know what song to put right there. We know how long to do the song. Okay, you know what? The fans are not feeling us. We're gonna take that song out, replace it. It's about feeling your audience.
Strategy. Yeah.
And another thing, don't go out there. Everybody goes out there, especially rappers.
Right.
What happened?
Yeah.
It's like, and what we try to do is when we go and do a show for you guys, our job is to sound just like the record. Because
right.
That's what they want to go hear. Not see how far your tonsils can get and how swollen you can get, how much you can yell, and
right.
People do this. Everybody scream! We don't even do that. Let them scream for you.
Right.
There's a difference. If you tell them 50 times, everybody scream, that's okay.
No. Yeah, you shouldn't have to hype up your crowd. They should be hyped up on their own, for sure.
And you know what? I always tell those, it's got to be hard for an artist that doesn't have a hit song or a song that people are familiar with.
Right.
And I see it every weekend. I see where an artist has a decent job, has a decent song, but he's not performing it to his full capacity to where people are going to remember that song. And I'm sitting there like, bro, if you just tamed it back a little bit, or maybe brought out a dancer or something that just makes you stick out from everybody else. Because it's easy to go out on the stage with a mic and then give 3 mics to your homies that don't even know your songs, and then you're rapping, and then they're back there going, "Yeah, what's up, man? Southside, woohoo!" And then they're like all over you. It's just that to me is not showmanship. I wouldn't want to spend $1 on a show like that. I would rather go to a show where I'm entertained. I watched it and I was like, wow, from the beginning to end. And I'm not gonna lie. I went to a concert this last January, and I thought it was gonna be one of those rap concerts. I really did. I thought it was gonna be just a rap concert. It was 50 Cent.
Okay.
Ooh. This dude threw on a show. Let me tell you, clothes changing, backgrounds. There was a part where his clothes literally just disappeared, and he was in an all white suit. It was just stupid. And his performance, all live, nothing on the track, sounded like the album. They had choreographed dancers. That dude threw a show. So when I spent my $50, $60 to $100 on that show, I was happy to go to that show and say, I'm glad I gave that man my money.
Right.
And that's one thing that we as MB riders always do guarantee is that it'll be worth your money as long as you come to be in that vibe. If you're there to just cause trouble and just be there just because of whatever, we don't really need you at our shows. That's the people we don't need. We don't need the troublemakers.
I mean,
We want the people that are there.
I would say they're troublemaker.
You're a troublemaker.
We've seen girls fight during Lost in Love.
I believe it. Fighting over the egg.
How do you fight during Lost in Love? Like, who does that?
What I did.
I believe it.
Oh yeah, it's happened.
Like fist fight?
Yeah.
You're like
Another thing that we stopped doing, because for some reason I don't know what it is, but when we throw merch from our show, let's just say we're on stage and we throw a shirt or something, they want that shirt, so that right there can start a fight, and that's what we kind of don't do no more. We're like, okay, if they want to get something, go to the merch table. Other than that, I don't want somebody getting hurt. I threw a CD one time and it hit a kid.
Oh.
I was like, remember that one, those?
We've done that a lot of times.
I know. Sorry. Started using the rubber covers instead of the
protective covers.
How many things that you can do for your show, and for yourself. Another thing that I do hate, but I'm not mad at you guys because you do it, is how many times you do it. When they're gonna open up for us, a lot of them do this. How many are ready for MB Riders? Then like 30 seconds later, how many of y'all came to see MB Riders? So they already said that like at least 10 times before we go on stage. So when they first go on, everybody's like, okay, are they gonna come out first or no? So it's like, don't announce us that if you show us love that one time, it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to hear Alize's name, to hear Crystal's name. What? You. Let's talk about you. Crystal's in the house.
Man, I'm just like taking in all these little nuggets of knowledge and wisdom that you guys are giving us, and everybody watching. Like, it's just amazing. Thank you so much. It's an honor to hear that
At
from
that
you.
moment, it's your time to shine. We're gonna get up there later on, anyways. Shout out.
I like it.
You want to, you know what I'm saying? Because you opened up for us. But we're not gonna say it 30 times.
Right.
Once again, you see Crystal. She was on your left.
You know what? I think people are just so excited to be part of this moment. The moment that we're in right now is the MB Riders are finally back. They're finally showing their faces. We're finally doing the music. We're finally going out there, going to different city to city. People know the difference between what used to be and what is now.
Right.
Me and my boys also have been just traveling all over the country for the last 3-4 years. And we got to say, it hasn't stopped. It's been getting bigger and bigger. I think the catalog and the history speaks for itself. And we just want to entertain our fans so that they want to continue to keep going to our shows. Because it only takes one time for the fan to be like, I'm done. I'm cool with that now. And I'm pretty sure we've all done it to artists or movies or whatever, any type of entertainment or entertainer. We're like, I'm done with that. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was already tired of Drake, for reals. Like I was like, I hear that dude's voice all the damn time on the radio. Let's hear something different. And then all of a sudden, Kendrick just came and kicked the karate kicked him. And I don't ever want to come to that day where people look at us and they're like, okay, I've gone to the show, I've seen them, I'm done with them. Or I've listened too much to them. That's the fear that us artists have when we're not maybe, in our prime, in a sense, in our younger years or whatever. Because especially this rap game is dominated by young kids. It really is.
Yeah, but your music is timeless, though.
That means a lot.
From one year to the next year, I make sure that we have a whole new show. You can't have the same show every year. It has to change. Where a lot of them, it's the same thing every time you see them, so it does get boring, you know. I always tell we gotta change this, we gotta change the song. Even the lineup of the songs, that's a big difference. What
Yeah.
kind of energy you put into the songs.
Mhm.
We're known for slow songs, but you know when you see our show, we're like we treat these songs like they're rock songs, you know. We're like keeping
Yeah, it's a beat. I mean, I've been to y'all's show.
yeah, it's upbeat. That's what you gotta do, you know.
Yeah.
And you gotta make sure that people are happy, make sure they're they're vibing with you, make sure they're singing the songs.
Interact with your fans. Be able to stop for a minute and talk to them, so
Right.
that they can feel they're part of your show. That's another reason. Like we'll stop and talk before every song. We'll crack a few jokes. We'll say whatever to make them laugh, and then all of a sudden we'll be like, "Boom! Here's a hit." You
Yeah.
already got their endorphins going by them laughing or smiling, and then all of a sudden you hit them with a memory. That's only going to intensify the songs. So Los is saying that we literally strategically place the songs the way we do. It's all for a reason. It's supposed to tell a story. Like right now we have a real big intro, and it comes out. Then our talk box player comes and plays, and he tears it up. Then we represent where we're from, and then all of a sudden we'll talk to the crowd. Hey man, thank you guys for coming out. Boom, make ourselves accessible to them, and then all of a sudden, boom, we hit them with another one, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, you know what's up with all the couples? Then we start talking about couples, the goods and the bads of couples, and then boom, we'll snatch them with Runaway, and then we'll talk about women, and we're like, man, all the women of today is different, da da da. Bam, hit them with Pretty Girl.
Right.
So it's always strategically planned. Me and Dos will sit and plan, and we'll be like, yeah, we need to put this song here, and you know what, tonight, maybe not tonight, this song, because this is a different type of crowd.
What's cool about
We did a show in Long Beach with DJ Quick, Second to None, Sugar Free, and the guy who sings on the song with Coolio, the Gangster's Paradise, LV.
Okay.
And to be honest, we thought we didn't really belong there because it was like, man, we kind of do more R&B than this is gangster.
Mm-hmm.
But them artists were like, no, man, you guys belong here. You guys are legends in this city in Long Beach. And the show that we gave them, we kind of modified it to fit that audience.
Right.
And let me tell you, it did great.
That's dope.
It's just like wrestling. There's nothing like getting that pop when you come out. Or when they hear their favorite song and they're still waiting, and then it comes on.
Right.
Get all nuts. That's what you want.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you want to build up an adrenaline point.
Well, I think the advantage that MB Riders has in performing is that people know our music. So it takes them back to a time. It takes them back to a feeling. Takes them back to a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Later, basically, we're the closest thing to a time machine that you're going to get when you come into the concert venue and you're there watching the MB Riders for the 30 to an hour that we perform. You're literally captured, right? You're captured, right? What is that? That you're captured. You're right there.
You're like, there's a word, captivated, maybe.
Yes. And then you go back and live a time. Mm-hmm. I've had people come up to us after the show and they're like, man, you don't even know. I just lived my childhood right now.
Wow.
I just smelled something that smelled so familiar. I heard something I felt something that felt so familiar. Yeah. That's not everybody's music. I'm sorry to say, it's kind of scary. But
no, it's true.
The part that we've been able to
girls are like, I remember when I got pregnant, now their daughter's like, me too.
Their kids are bringing their kids to the shows.
Wow. That's so amazing.
All the tias and the tios are coming with the grandkids, and we love doing all age shows. I mean, we are PG-13, but I mean the kids don't get it. It's kind of like when you go see Shrek or something. They got all those adult jokes that fly over the kids' heads.
Yeah.
It's enough for the adults to get entertained, but at the same time, the kids are not like, oh, they were cochinos. They were just saying this and that and this.
Yeah.
I think I got reported one time. I think, right, Dos? I think it was like last week.
You guys, a real quick one, right? We're in El Paso. And there was this little boy in front. He was singing every song. He was about 9 or 10, right?
Oh,
So
that's
I comes on, kids singing.
He was 11.
We got this guy here. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened, and your mom made you to this, and so his face when he said your mom was making you to this song, and then this guy kind of like puts like animation to his story,
yeah.
and his face is like he looked all sad, like oh my god, what is he doing?
He didn't look sad. He looked like I can And you know what? After the show, this kid got on stage with us.
Wow.
There with us. I gave him the jacket off my back.
Oh,
What?
And I mean, because you know what? I want that kid to say, these guys recognize me out of everybody in this whole, because I was singing the songs. That's what made me look at this kid. I was like, bro, how do you know all these songs? And then he was pointing at his daddy and his mom. And I'm thinking, well, you were probably made to this song.
Probably. That's so awesome, though.
And another thing too is like we don't get all messed up before we go on stage. Like we don't drink a lot, and that's another thing that we don't like to do. It's I mean, don't get me wrong, I might take a shot or I might have a drink right before or something.
Right.
But something that just have you ever had an artist? Have you ever been to a concert where an artist is so drunk that
I'm chocolate wasted? So I don't.
I have. It's sad, right? It's not cool.
I've seen artists literally get so drunk and they're the headliner. They just sit down and they lay down on the stage and they just rap like this. And then I seen people just walk out. I'll never come to see this dude again. I'll never come to see. I mean, I don't even want to put the homie on the spot, but now that I know he's doing good in his life, Lucky Luciano did that one time in front of me. I was like, Lucky, what are you doing? And now, I mean, through the grace of God, he's doing great now,
Right.
But those are things that I watched other artists do and say, oh, that doesn't.
Don't be doing that. We heard rumors.
Oh.
I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
I heard Alize was doing all that stuff.
Oh.
Alize is the type of person that you got to hide all your snacks from her. That's all I can tell you. If she's in the bus, if she's in the hotel room.
Hey, that's those. I ain't gonna lie. Those are the snack attacks. He's the first guy that I've ever known to ever like those snowballs. You know those pink things?
The pink ones?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You know what's funny is my girl, she just likes to press them and squish them. She goes to the store and just
at the store, all squished.
I love the
that's my people.
Twinkies are my favorite.
Oh wow!
With snowball.
With the cream in the middle.
Yeah. They go hard.
I'm not really a sweets guy. I don't know. I like snacks, but I don't know. Lately, I've been into those ones where they have like the almonds, the apples, and the cheese and
trail mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mix or something.
We're supposed to be talking about music.
Paleo diet.
Little chocolate.
Oh, the gansitos. Those are. Wow.
He got these raspberry donuts that he be eating. What are those raspberry donuts? Those.
Oh, raspberry donuts.
You gotta spill the beans. You gotta let somebody find them.
The beans.
Oh, I can't.
Martina Silva says, Zigzag, those are the best snowballs. Shout out going out to my sister-in-law, Lexi Claudio, in the house. Much love going out to Lexi Claudio. Much love going out to Robert Rios, the bass player for La Sombra, the Windy City Boys.
Okay.
That's right. Shout out going out to Elia and Raymond Garza. Shout out going out to my nephew, everybody. This once again, a big MB Riders fan. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I would even know who MB Riders. Shout out going out to my niece Jasmine Hernandez. They're the ones that he would he would be, and it's weird because he's way younger than me. He's the one that would be bumping your music all the time. You know, and
Wow.
I'd be like,
What was your first experience, DJ Tiger? What was your first experience listening to us?
wow, I'm getting interviewed. Oh my God, you flipped the script on me.
Quite
Uh,
story.
Can you remember yours, Alizés and Crystal? Can you remember your guys' first, like, I heard these guys and that was it? Or was it something that grew on you? How did it work?
Well, first off, my mom, she's a huge NB Writers fan. And she was showing me all like the oldies and the good hits and everything. And so she introduced me to NB Writers.
So you're a generational fan then. I think that's what we would call that because your generation's passed down. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What about you, Chris?
Kind of similar, but my sister was a huge MB Writers fan too, and I just like grew up in the RGV down in the McAllen area, and we grew up just in that whole lowrider type environment, and I just remember my first experience being in that type of environment with my big sister, and ever since then. And then I saw you guys live here in Dallas, and that was like another, like you say, like it just takes you back to that memory, like in your childhood when you were like hanging out with your sister and her friends, or it takes you back to like a place in time.
Wow.
That's why I say your music is definitely timeless.
Okay, Mr. Tiger, we're waiting for yours.
Mine. Mine would probably have to be. I'm like I said, I'm from a little small town of Hereford, Texas. When y'all go to Amarillo, you're probably gonna meet a lot of my family, and maybe y'all could go visit Hereford. So, I know y'all never have gone that way. So I would the only MB Writers I got was just MTV videos. Just whenever I see your videos, such as Soulfly, All My Life, Notice Me, and every time I'd hear those songs, those were like precious memories because at that time, the your music was in the same genre as other artists. So like y'all said, y'all did a lot of the slow love rap. And I mean, it was hard to really, bump that with what everybody else was listening to. Because back home where I'm from, there was a lot of norteño, duranguense, that's what was hitting over there at the time. So I mean, that's what everybody was bumping. And I would be over here bumping, MB Writers, Soulfly, especially when I was DJing. That was my go-to song. If I wanted to get people on the dance floor, you'd play Soulfly.
I think Soulfly was the record that won the fellas over. That literally was like, this is something I can jam out to now. I think prior to that, the fellas were kind of looking at us like, okay, the music these guys do is cool, but they don't really do none for the clubs. They don't really do none for the, maybe for the fellas. And then when Soulfly came out, it just seemed like that's what it attracted. It attracted the ladies and the fellas.
Yeah.
To where they were like, oh, okay, this is the groove. Especially the little the bells. That's just hypnotic. It just sounds like a little ice cream truck cruising down your hood, and you're like, yeah. And then once you hear that, it brings you back to that song, and you're like, oh, okay. And then especially when the song came out, we were a lot of us were younger, so when we were younger, we were living a little more free, a little more out there wilding out. Right. So that song fit it.
And my nephew Alvin said, I'll tell it. Okay, he says he caught me in the backyard. He put the girl's name, but he caught himself because he's married. So he deleted it real quick. And then he caught me in the backyard with a girl, and then he asked me who who I was listening to. So I mean, so yeah, so that's where I first heard you, because my nephew Alvin, he was in the he told it. He's telling it all right now. He's confessing. And then you have Sonia Garza Alejandra that says, I could show them Hereford. And then you have my sister-in-law, Lexi Claudio, who says, I can definitely, and I stress definitely, show them Hereford. So you have a lot of people wanting to show y'all Hereford now. And then you have Christy Anderson saying, the first time I heard of MB Riders was when he did a song with Panji. My husband and I have known Panji for a long time. Yes. Um, that was the song that I had. That's the video I played. That one just hit you right in the heart.
Yeah.
The song was "Lost in Love." My nephew Alvin said the song was "Lost in Love," and then you have Angelina Acosta Martinez says, "Hey, my brothers." Um, yes, we have a lot of comments. It's
Thank you
everybody's.
for everybody that's tuned in and sent comments, man. It really means a lot. I know we couldn't see a lot of the comments, but my brother Tiger Maes is relying them to us, and
It's weird. It's weird because I was highlighting them earlier, but y'all got
yeah,
so many people on.
they're just coming too fast for us, man.
I can see them now.
Y'all got so many people on that it's overwhelming my program that it's not letting me do the comments no more.
There are
That's how many people y'all got right now that I can't even highlight comments. There's so many comments that it's not even reading them on the actual Tiger ISO. Y'all are doing something.
I got to be honest when I say thank you for everybody for our past. The past really is what made us. I think now that me and Dos have really taken aboard the MB Rider brand moving forward, I think we want to just be able to continue this momentum and give the fans what they want. Because I know at the end of the day, the fans, they probably wanted all of us to stay together. And and me and Dos, will be honest, we really wanted that. We can't control the actions and the thought process of another person. So the way you move and the way you think, it'll show.
Right.
And I believe that things outgrow themselves. And I believe that's what happened with the group, is that person needed to go and be a solo artist, because I think that's what they always wanted to be.
Right.
Me and Lois have always wanted to be part of something. And I think that's why we kept the MB Riders and said, let's move forward and keep the momentum going, because we were there. We were part of the music. We were part of the history. And at the same time, we want to be able to later on give our kids a future when it comes to the catalogs, because I want to make music for the future in order for my kids to be able to say, yes, I'll be able to collect on that later on.
Right.
To me now, this is the icing on the cake. It's all icing. We've already made the cake. I just want to make music that lasts longer.
I'm so sorry, my fan keeps going off.
Oh, you're good.
I'm just going. What? Do you hear it?
You barely noticed.
But I really think that at the end of the day, that the fans are the ones that really keep us alive. They're the fuel to this vessel. The fans that walk into the shows, we've done shows where it's sold out. Like I think 95% of our shows have been sold out. That's overwhelming to see, because we're like, dude, these guys could have just gave up on us a long time ago and been like, oh, you guys broke up too much. You guys changed the name too much. You guys have done this. But no, the fans have really been there for us and uplifted us. We still believe in ourselves. There was a time when, I don't know if both ever felt the same, but there was a time I was like, yo, man, this might be it. There might not be an MB Riders. because we got somebody over here taking all the credit and trying to push us out of the way and and erase our history. What are the fans going to remember of us?
Right.
And now the fans can literally see that there's a difference between the two entities. And now that we've been on the road, the fans get to meet us and get to meet our personalities, get to see us. And it's just been a blessing for the last 4 years, man.
Yes. Another shout out, quick shout out going out to my fam, Christy Escamilla. She says, I love their music.
Thank you.
And I bet, you know, we want to know. We want to know. The guys want to know, you know, what was your first, you know? How did you put it, Zigzag?
What?
The question you had asked all of us.
What was your first I guess meeting with us? Like, what was the first reaction when you first heard us? Like, you know, what was your first memory of us, basically?
That's right. And we want to know, Tiger Eye Show family members, we want to know, Christy Escamilla, Lexi Claudio, you know, Sonia Garza Alejandre, Roy Arriaga, Martina Silva, the list goes on and on, you know. We want to know, you know. Shout outs going out to my primo Domingo Diaz. Much love, much love. We have Benji Hollaback B Cash in the house.
Oh, that's the homie B Cash. That's what's going down, man. You know, I gotta say this is, I think everybody has maybe a memory. Maybe not your first memory. Maybe it's just a memory of a song or something, a moment that we were part of. You know, we've been able to be blessed and perform at people's weddings. We performed at quinceañeras. We performed at a lot of different private events.
Divorce parties.
That's just an honor in itself for people to hire us to go do a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, we're like, you could have had anybody, but you had us. Let's go.
That is.
Yes.
So yes, we do private parties.
Lexi Claudio said definitely her memory is her brother. Yes. Her brother was always jamming. I remember that. Angelina Costa Martinez says also Park 75th Avenue.
What? Also Park.
More actually.
Remember when we sold that out, boss?
True fact. We hold the record for 30,000 people in that park.
Wow.
Wow.
That's when we just came out.
You know, it was weird because that was like you said, it was the first time we had barely come out, so the city hadn't really seen us. So they treated us kind of like the NSYNC, Justin Bieber type of fans. Get what I'm saying? Like they were trying to touch you. So I remember us getting in the van, and people surrounded the van, and they were shaking. We were like, "Oh,
wow,
we're gonna die!"
Wow.
We got chased down. The limo that we were in Colorado Springs got chased down the street by all the fans. That was a crazy incident where they only were expecting 500 people at this Cinco de Mayo thing. It was in the park.
Right.
So they literally had a DJ with two little poles and the two little speakers.
Right.
5,000 people showed up to that free event.
That's
so they couldn't even play the music because it was literally, they couldn't reach the power was just going off. So I remember we were all on stage and they were throwing stuff at us, but they weren't throwing it like in anger. They were like, keep this. They were throwing headbands, the you know what I mean, the twisty ties. They were throwing barrettes, bracelets. Some people were throwing weed. They were throwing everything you could think of. Funniest shit. When we went backstage, the person was like, we were not expecting this many people, and you guys came, and then they had to have like their whole police squad surround us, even to walk to the limo. So that time of fame, I enjoyed it then. I don't think I would enjoy that now. That would be weird. And we kind of get it a little bit, especially when we get off stage and we go to sit down at the merch booth. Oh man, I almost get headlocked like 10 times. Get over here. Oh, shit. But it's just dope to see the fans still excited to see us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. Sonia Garza Alejandre put she remembers cruising Whittier Boulevard in Cali. Um,
Nice.
Angelina Acosta Martinez says, "You guys were on the hill. It was a concert. I remember. Tell them it's Angel. I'm a friend and a fan." So Angel wants to say hi to y'all.
Thank you,
Angelina
Angel.
Acosta.
How you doing, Angel?
Christy Escamilla says, I've always listened to their music, and now my kids do the same. Oldies are the best. They don't make music like that anymore.
Yep.
And my nephew Alvin says, your music reminds me of high school and my Sony Walkman with anti-shock and the tape connection. Damn, that's really going way back.
Shock proof. It was scratch proof. I remember those. Those are. They used to call them Discman. I got a Discman.
A Walkman.
Discman, yeah, that's what they call them.
And then remember, you would have to put a thing of like rubber bands in order for it to close. So
I thought mine was the only one that did that.
No,
I guess that's true.
You know, the one thing that I wish us musicians would figure out is how to get music into the fans' hands without the middleman, the streaming. To me, I believe streaming only hurt the artist in collecting their royalties and things like that and getting the songs out. You know, now, I mean, don't get me wrong, songs are easier to find and there's so many artists. But when it comes down to streaming, I believe the artists really don't get paid what they're supposed to get paid. And then not even just that, let's just say the consumer, the person that buys the music, if they're getting it for free or they're getting it for pennies, then they don't really respect the music.
Right.
We come from the era where you had to wait till a Tuesday and wait in line to get a CD or get an album or get a cassette. I think that era of music was perfect for the artist because we were able to give you something you were able to hold on to. And even if it was an album, a cassette, or a CD, it was physical.
Right.
It was yours. You bought it. Nowadays, people stream it. They don't respect it.
Yeah.
And that's where I see music. So I want to be able to reach out to us musicians and figure out how do we sell music again then.
Right.
And I know right now, we're even going through a digital distribution. MB Riders is independent. It's not like we got a big old major label. We don't have a big old distribution. Mm-hmm. So the fans that do stream it don't understand the importance of purchasing the music. Because all day long you can stream it and the artist is never going to make anything.
Right.
But if you purchase the music, then it's different. Then the artist gets their cut.
Right.
And for you, Alize and Crystal, this is a literal thought for your future. You have to think, how can I get my music out there for it to mean something to somebody, especially CDs and cassettes and things like that. I mean, to me, I would love for it to go back to cassettes and things like that. Vinyl. I know vinyl's making a comeback.
Right.
It's important. Our new songs.
What happened?
It's very important now. You guys go and download our new songs.
Yeah, so download our new song, purchase it. Don't just stream it.
Right.
I'm not saying you have to, but at the end of the day, I want you to own it. I want you to feel like it's yours.
Yeah.
Because when it's streamed, it doesn't feel like it's yours. And then we got this new thing with TikTok and Snapchats and Instagrams and Reels. And so if you're going to use your music to feel pretty, then use Pretty Girl. Use our music to for your videos. That's what we're asking,
Yeah.
Especially this new record, Trust. We have people literally doing the dance out there, doing this dance that they made up, and they're jamming. I got this one of two little people yesterday, jamming out.
Oh wow.
It was awesome. I was like, they were a little couple. I know they're short people,
Right.
but they were jamming. Let me tell you.
That's cute.
Wow.
And that's how it starts, raising awareness, talking about it, and just letting them know. I mean, it's crazy too. I think maybe CDs aren't making a comeback because nobody makes them anymore. And I had a show recently where I printed about 50 CDs, and ironically enough, I sold out, and these people didn't even know who I was as an artist, but they still bought the CD.
It's because you did a great job that they wanted to take something home to remember you by. That's exactly what
it's like more meaningful, right?
And then you get to sign it.
Yes.
You get to give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
I got this from this person. This person, watch next year, because you never know within a year what your life is going to change. What if next year you're accepting a Grammy?
Right.
That person's going to remember you and say, "Dang, I got a CD from this homie."
Exactly.
I think the merch is the most important part to a group. Like ours is very important. We have a great merchandising
yes, we do.
plan. We put out a lot of different shirts, hats, different prints. And I mean, and another thing, it helps us make a little extra income. But at the same time, it gives the fans something to go home with and say, "Dang, I remember that concert."
Right. Memorabilia.
Exactly. A shout out going out to Larry Mercer in the house. Much love going out to Larry Mercer. Martina Silva says, "I remember when they were Nasty Boy Click." Alvin Valadez says, "Our CD store was a mom and pop's named Chiflos." That's right. That was ours back in Hereford, Texas. Let's see who else. We got what's up? Shout outs going out to my brother from another mother, Sammy Casares, tuning in. We are live with the legends themselves, MB Riders. If y'all have any questions, right now is the time because these guys are very busy. They're on tour right now, and I mean it's just a huge blessing that they took the time to bless DJ Tiger Maes and all the Tiger Eye Show family members.
Have you guys heard a new song already?
What's that, boss?
Have you guys heard a new song already?
Trust?
Yes.
Have y'all heard Trust?
Ladies?
How many of y'all heard? How many of y'all have heard it? How many of y'all haven't?
You haven't heard it?
Not yet, no.
I've heard the one with Nando. That one's beautiful. Nando
Yes, that's a great song too. No, this one has Big Gemini. Look it up. It's Trust. We have a music video to it too.
We're fixing to jam it.
I know. Can we watch it now?
We're fixing to drop it.
He's gonna give us a premiere. Tiger Eye Show premiere.
Are y'all ready? Yeah. And once again, can you say those magic words so that way Facebook and YouTube will not just go beep?
The Tiger Eye Show has the rights and our blessings to use our music, our image, and our videos for the podcast. They have our permission. MB Riders.
Here we go. Their smash hit. Y'all go get it. Y'all go purchase it.
Now. Download it now.
Here we go. MB Riders. Trust featuring Big Gemini.
Night after night I watch you while you sleep right beside you, singing thanks to the Lord above for the answer prayers. Now you're the one that I wanna give it all to. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido Dios, llámame. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust.
Dices que me quieres, que me amas, que me adoras. Dices que estás triste, en la noche a veces lloras. Ten confía en mí cuando te digo que te quiero. Eres mi estrella, la más bella, feliz me encuentro. Let me the one who loves you. No más tú, no one above you. Tú para mí and me for you. Nuestro amor es para siempre. Todo lo que quiero feliz hasta
Give it
el
all
fin.
to you. Oh, all I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido Dios, ya ámame. All I ask for you is do one thing, just
Something
trust.
special about you, baby, you so beautiful. Let me count the ways and the reasons that I love you. First off, I was blessed to be in your presence with these 3 little words at the end of this love letter. Princesa, mi reina, tú eres toda mi vida. She got them stars in her eyes with the essence of Selena. Every day I wake up to the sunshine in my room. God's gift to this world, get perfection when he
Night
made
after
you.
night I watch you, while you asleep right beside you, sending thanks to the Lord above for the answer prayers. Now you the one that I wanna give it all to. Give me all your love and your trust. Give me everything, I can't get enough. Oh, all I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido Dios, ya ámame. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido Dios, ya ámame. Just trust.
Trust. Shout outs going out to Domingo Diaz. How close to Amarillo are you guys coming on tour? They're going to Amarillo, so you be looking out, primo. They're going to Amarillo. Becky Nino, Alize Nino's mom, says she loved it.
Yes.
Shout outs going out to my niece for Shan Maes in the house. Hey, there's only 4 of us now. What happened to Alize?
Where did Alize go?
I bet you anything her phone died. Watch.
You got another song.
We're looking for you.
Let's take a
She's
break.
like, I hated this song. Not really.
I hate this song. I'm out.
The interview.
Mom, did her phone die, Mom?
Love the song. It's dope. That's right up my alley. It's like
Yeah.
a salsa vibes with that R&B kick to it. It's bilingual, which I'm like such a fan of. Super dope.
Thank you. It means a lot. We worked hard on that one, man.
So everybody, please go download it right now. Share it. There you are.
There she is. She's back.
We love it.
Sorry.
Alize, what'd you think?
Of the song, I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah. It kind of, the beat kind of reminds me of like Prince Royce.
Bachata.
The beat, yeah, bachata, yeah. I loved it. It's sick.
I'm a big fan of Romeo Santos, and that's what I was trying to hit too.
Oh yeah, Romeo Santos. I could see that too. Yeah, for sure.
But I'm glad you guys like it. Please, you guys share it. That's our song right now.
We will.
And download it, please.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll be
Yes.
recording that song now on our shows. So
We're-
and just to let you guys know, Gemini will be in some of our shows too. Also, we got them on. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Yes, and now that MB Riders gave DJ Tiger Maes authorization,
Yes.
I'm gonna have authorization to be playing that song on all my shows. I do my shows daily. I do them nightly, so that song's gonna be on rotation.
Thank
So
you.
if y'all get a lot of messages from Facebook and YouTube saying, "Did you give this guy authorization?" They're gonna blow you up because when
family, you good. We got you.
Thank you. That right there, man. Like I say, comments like that from big time artists, from indie artists, to me, that's my Grammy. That's my
we want to
Grammy right there.
sharing your platform. You know, not a lot of people in the beginning were open up to our story. You know, they were hesitant to even interview us, or they're afraid to ask certain questions. But at the end of the day, you guys see, we're humble dudes that are just happy to be where we're at, and all we want to see is MB Riders have a future for you guys to enjoy. That's what it is, and that's why we want to continue to keep making that music that you guys enjoy and love. You know, at the same time, it's an expression of what we're going through.
Right.
You know.
Yes, sir. Well, it's getting late. I know you guys got a lot to do. I just want to say, on behalf of myself, on behalf of my wife, on behalf of my boys, Bobby and Joshua, on behalf of all my family, and on behalf of all the Tiger Eye Show family, thank y'all. Thank y'all. This right here is a huge blessing. And I will be seeing y'all. I will be seeing y'all with Alize. You know, I'm gonna be tagging along with her to all her performances she's got with y'all. So, por el favor de Dios, you know, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. My nephew Alvin Valadez says, "See y'all in Amarillo." So, and he'll mention, "Hey, you know, I'm DJ Tiger Maes' nephew." That way, you know, maybe he could get a couple of pictures with y'all if y'all don't mind. That would mean a lot to me, you know, if my family would be able, you know, to take some pictures, maybe get some autographs with y'all. That would mean a lot to me. Sonia Garza Alejandre said, "Thank y'all for your time. Y'all are very awesome." Tell us going out to Yolanda Gonzalez Adarco, all the Midwest All Star from Michigan in the house. Um, And Alvin said, "Oh, he's saying, hey, he said he says, are y'all down to take some shots with him?"
Yeah.
Okay, so
I probably will be. As a matter of fact, it's going to be my birthday weekend that weekend, so I might take a few.
okay,
But
so
not before stage. Not before stage.
Alvin, you know, you let him know, you know, Alvin Valadez, let him know that you're my nephew and you're the one that's going to be giving them some shots. And I mean, that means a lot to me, man. You want to know how much this means to me? And I'm gonna before we leave, y'all doing that for me is like I said, my nephew Drew, that was with Los Cumbia Kings, not Proyecto Cumbia. I
Nice.
mean, the fact that you know he would do stuff like that for me. He would like call Kane and you know Frankie J and say, hey, you know, y'all are gonna be in San Antonio. My nephew, you know, I mean, my uncle, you know, Tiger Maes is gonna be there with y'all. You know, welcome him with open arms. You know, so the fact what he did for me, it's a blessing that con el favor de Dios, I could do that for my family back home and my sister, you know, because I know they're all going to be out there. So all the Mays family, all the Ayala family, all the Diaz family, they're all going to be out there. And they're all going to throw my name out there. So I
Yeah,
mean, so
just make sure they tell us that they're with you and they're going to be treated good. Trust me.
wow, man, you're gonna make me cry, man. You're gonna make me cry right here, right in front of everybody. You know how much
It's a
that
big
means.
hug for you, brother.
Let me give you a
And a comment, please.
thank you, thank y'all, and I will be there. We will be there for your performances when y'all come to San Antonio.
Thank you.
Maybe y'all could call me up and maybe we could hang out before time. I would love to, you know, hang out with y'all, get to meet y'all, you know, before y'all have to get on that busy stage and
All right,
you
bro.
know do what y'all got to do. Alize, I'm gonna let you start. You know, what would you like to say with you know, let them know before we say goodnight.
Uh, it was a true honor, and it was just awesome for you guys to be on the show, and just having you guys' just presence here is just insane. So, thank you so
Thank you,
much
Mr. Jose.
for
Thank
inspiring us with your music, and you guys. I know you guys are still gonna keep on being iconic and doing your thing. So,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much again.
thank you.
Thank you. Crystal Skies, I know I got a hold of you earlier because I thought, you know what, hey, I'm gonna bring some fam on and I
Thank
mean,
you. Thank you for doing that. I'm so glad that I'm here. I'm so honored just to be in your presence. Like Alize said, you're definitely iconic and, like, as I said, timeless. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you guys. Congratulations on the new single, Trust. I'm going
Thank
to
you.
definitely promote that and share it, and continue to spread awareness about clicking on that track and not just streaming it. So we're gonna help each other out in whatever way we can. And just thank you for being vulnerable and sharing your story, because it definitely has an impact not only on us, but I'm sure on everybody else that's tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Appreciate that. I really
Crystal Skies, real quick. Can you please send a shout out to a good co-worker that works with me? His name is Caesar Reese. Can you please send a shout out to him before we say goodnight?
Yes, shout out to Cesar Ruiz. What's up? Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. Okay, you guys, before we say goodnight, one more time, where y'all gonna be at? Where can people book y'all? Who do they contact? You know, all the good stuff, so that way, you know, we can get y'all, por el favor de Dios, where y'all need to be.
Well, if you guys want to follow us, you can follow us, The Real MB Writers on Facebook. You can follow us at The Real MB Writers on Instagram. You can follow Zig at Ricardo Martinez, right?
Yep, on Facebook. And Zig of MB Writers on Instagram.
TikTok. TikTok, you can follow us on Those of MB Writers and The Real MB Writers. And if you guys want to book MB Writers, make sure you guys get a hold of Roxy, 520-414-8290. And if you guys want to know anywhere that we're gonna be at, they go to Writer Style ENT. It shows the concert dates on there. And if you guys want to know anything about MB Writers, it gives you information about it and stuff. But where we're gonna be next? San Antonio next week. San Anto, and then we go to Amarillo, then we got Brownsville, then we got Corpus, then we got the BG town, what is it? CGR? What was it?
CG? Where? Dallas?
The biggie one, what is it called? BG?
RGV.
Oh, the RGV,
RGV. Crystal and Alice, y'all not paying attention. Come on now.
No, I didn't hear it. The RGV. You got it right.
Houston and everybody who's sitting in California will be in Cali soon too. So we love you guys and want to thank you for your time. It's a pleasure just having you guys here with us. You guys made it fun. Thank you.
Thank you. I like to say shout outs going out to my awesome assistant Vicky V, who's going to also be helping me share this and stream this. It's on my YouTube channel. Go subscribe. DJ Tiger Maes, Ralph Maes. Y'all could go back and relive this historical live. Erica and Rosalinda Diaz says, there's the brothers Dos and Mr. Zigzag. Thank you, Erica. Rosalinda Diaz. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna leave now.
Any comments? Thank you to everybody that tuned in. It really means a lot to me and Dos. We're going to continue to keep this brand pumping, and thanks to Mr. Tiger Maes. Thank you for having us, brother. Real talk.
Thank you, man. You know, you don't know how much this means to me. This was one for the books, to where, man, you know, I can, if I don't wake up tomorrow and put it like that, I'm happy right now. I'm happy with this one right here. If I don't wake up tomorrow,
see you at the show.
I'm happy. Thank y'all. And I'm gonna leave y'all with one of my personal favorites. This is my favorite. This is my boys' favorite. This is the song that they always jam. They always got it on rotation. MB Writers, All My Life.
Let's go.
Thank y'all. Good night. May God bless y'all. Unity. Let's get rid of the hate. Let's everybody support each other, and let's help each other get to the top.
That's right.
Thank y'all. Good night. God bless.
Bye, Alize.
Tell me, can I talk to you? Girl, where do you come from? I've been looking for you all of my life.
Even though I barely know you,
I know we just met,
I think maybe tonight's enough.
but tonight could be
I've
good.
been looking for your love
Alright.
all of my life.
Yeah. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still wide awake, writing letters to you, girl, but I throw them all away because I wanna show you what I feel for you, but these words and this paper just ain't good enough for you. How can I prove to you that, girl, you live inside my mind, and I can see your pretty face every time I close my eyes. Something about the way we met, the day we met, I can't forget. I play this song again and again, and I tell myself that one day you gon' be my special queen. Convince myself you feel the same way for me.
And even though we just met, it feels so right. It's going down tonight.
Tell me, can I talk to you? Girl, where do you come from? I've been looking for you all of my life.
Even though I barely know you, boy, I think maybe tonight's the night. 'Cause I've been looking for your love all of my life.
Girl, I can tell the way you're feeling. Your smile is so revealing. That sparkle in your eyes got me knowing that you're willing to take a ride with somebody like me. Let's take a chance, girl, and you can be my royalty, my loyalty from this night until the very end. It's like a game that we play, but everybody wins. Si tú fueras mi reina, yo te regalaría todos mis días, momentos llenos de alegría. You got me fiending for the taste of just one kiss. I'm fantasizing what it's like and I can't stop this. I think I'm going crazy. So tell me, can we talk, pretty lady?
It's do what it do, baby. MC Magic live in concert tonight. This is Magic City right here, baby.
Tell me, can I talk to you? Girl, where do you come from? I've been looking for you all of my life.
Even though I barely know you, boy, I think maybe tonight's the night. 'Cause I've been looking for your love all
Come
of
here, girl.
my life.
Now I've been looking for this baby girl all of my life. The top of mamacita, that's down for mine. And if you feel the same way, let me know, girl. Let me know, mama. Come on, 'cause I've been looking for this baby girl all of my life. The top of mamacita, that's down for mine. Come on. And if you feel the same way, let me know, girl. Let me know, mama. Come on.
Can I talk to you? Girl, where do you come from? I've been looking for you all of my life.
Even though I barely know you, boy, I think maybe tonight's the night. 'Cause I've been looking for your love all of my life.
Thank you to MB Riders. May God always bless them. Y'all go support. On behalf of DJ Tiger Maes, on behalf of the Tiger Ice Show.
Night after night I watch you, while you sleep right beside you, sending thanks to the Lord above for the answer prayers. Now you the one that I wanna give it all to. Ay. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido Dios ya ámame. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust.
Dices que me quieres, que me amas, que me adoras. Dices que estás triste, en la noche a veces lloras. Ten confía en mí cuando te digo que te quiero. Eres mi estrella, la más bella, feliz me encuentro. Let me the one who loves you. No más tú, no one above you. Tú para mí and me for you. Nuestro amor es para siempre. Todo lo que quiero hacer es besar tus labios y tu piel. Los cielos te han mandado a mí. Está feliz hasta
Give it all
el fin.
to you. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido Dios ya ámame. All I ask for you is do one thing, just
Something
trust.
special about you, baby, you so beautiful. Let me count the ways and the reasons that I love you. First off, I was blessed to be in your presence with these 3 little words at the end of this love letter. Princesa, mi reina, tú eres toda mi vida. She got them stars in her eyes with the essence of Selena. Every day I wake up to the sunshine in my room. God's gift to this world, get perfection when he
Night
made
after
you.
night I watch you, while you sleep right beside you, sending thanks to the Lord above for the answer prayers. Now you the one that I wanna give it all to. Give me all your love and your trust. Give me everything, I can't get enough. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido a Dios, llámame. All I ask for you is do one thing, just trust. Confía en mí, le pido a Dios, llámame. Just trust.